Get ready, friends. It's time for another Historic Metals livestream. Before we begin, don't forget to click like for the algorithm, be sure to subscribe, and leave a comment on this video. Also, be sure to click the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos and live streams. Now, let's get things started and make some history together. Here's your host for the show, Corky K, from HistoricMetals.com.
Hello everybody, how are you all this evening? Happy Monday. Like button engaged, says SDT. Howdy Jeff Davis, Stuart and Zoltan, good to see ya. And Sean was here first, always a pleasure. Thanks for coming, all you guys. We got a lot in store tonight, lots of stuff to get through, lots of stuff to do. Let's see, we're kicking off the show. This is October now, so I've been talking about doing a special in October every day with the trivia and the thing, and then I got a little bit sick. I was out of town, I came back, I got sick. I'm just getting over a really bad case of hives, and if you've ever had those, they're miserable. So I couldn't shoot video because I was covered in red splotches. I've been on the steroids that they gave me at the doctor, and that's pretty much cleared them up. It was not video friendly, so that delayed my plans. So that screwed that up. But anyway, I turned 55 this month, and that's a big deal. So we'll have some kind of celebration in a couple weeks for my birthday. It's a Halloween month, and this Friday, if you didn't notice yet, is Friday the 13th. So I'll probably just hide in my house on Friday, not open any doors. Clean all my guns or something, because it's Friday the 13th. You never know what's going to happen in October. So, but yeah, let's see, let's run through some business. Everybody that's here has been here before that I can see in the chat, so that's good. You all know the rules. It's pay at the end of the night. Please don't linger on that. I depend on this income to come quickly, to come in. This income to come in. That's what it's got to do. I appreciate that from all of you that have always done business with me promptly. That's great. Everything's shipped. Everything, as far as I know, it has shipped, has pretty much delivered. Let me just quickly refresh the Pirate Ship homepage here. See if I have anybody out in the mail right now. Nope, everybody's delivered all over the country for the last couple weeks. Let's run through wallets that I have on hand right now and get that on the beginning of the recording for people who come to check in on the show later. Long live coins, you've got substantial amount of silver here. Jersey Silver Stacker has a Galwin, Kellett L has a Galwin, Angry War Tackle Box has a purchase or a Galwin, I'm not sure, from a while back. Metal for Breakfast has a little Galwin. Silver Paws has a 50 wallet for donating a wallet and give it to someone else. A guy named James that won a race at a different show has a wallet, and I can't find him and nobody knows him. So if you know a guy who simply goes by the name James who frequents the races, please send him to me. Cons has a wallet, Trollfire has a wallet, FDT, you've got a substantial wallet. Probably time to ship you tonight after this show. Stack and Steve, you got a wallet. Gold Sniping Farmer, if you're here behind me over my shoulder on the screen, I can't see you yet, but you have a big fat wallet that needs to ship too. And Hambone has a pretty good sized wallet that is still good for a week or so. So, all right, if everybody, you got wallets, pretty much it's time to start shipping them, especially these people that have had Galwins since like August that haven't been back. I mean, I see them around. I don't know, they didn't die or anything. I guess there's another show on Mondays that they prefer. That drives me to smoke and drink coffee. Let's see, what else do we need to do? So we ran through the rules, payment system, method stuff. You can get everything as usual by typing !info, !pay, !email. It's on the bottom of the screen down there. It's in the video description even further down there. Just click on things. You'll figure out how to do stuff like pay me and email me and watch the stream and save the stream and share the stream out and click and like and comment on the stream and all the things that you can do with streams. Great, everybody knows all that stuff. What else do we need to do? We need to do the beginning of the stream giveaway, and we need to do the sniper test video, and then we can get into it. So let's start the hashtagging with historic, #historic. I actually already have it set up, so let me flip over there so y'all can watch your names appear. Start doing your hashtag historic. Set up so everybody can be in there. This will be for the gram of silver for the beginning of the show. More importantly, it's for a free wallet. If you already have a wallet, it doesn't count. You paid for that wallet already, and that's the way it is. But you get free gram of silver in it. But if you don't have a wallet, it's welcome to the show. Start buying stuff. Get a wallet. Hi, Sunseeker. Hey, Sky Q. Hey, Hambone. You got a wallet, buddy. I'm glad to see everybody. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. We're starting to build ourselves a heck of a little community. Stack in the South. Heck yeah. I'm in Tennessee, my man. I don't know where you are in the South. You could be anywhere in the South of Africa or Florida. It doesn't matter. They're similar shape, you know. I lived in South Florida for a long time, but I never thought about it till today. Florida is basically the same shape as the African continent. Kind of. Just smaller. And it's kind of the same layout. It's like desert at the bottom, like a beach at the point, and then like farmland up in the north. Interesting. Never thought about that before. Hey, Cons, you got a wallet. Pretty substantial. We're probably going to ship you after this show. Free shipping too, so yeah, I'm definitely going to be shipping you after this show. You get one more show on your free ride. Because you wanted in a god. Don emptied his, he's starting a new one. But that's cool, you had a pretty good load, and it should have got there safely by now. All my shipping seems to have been delivered. Yeah, you were delivered on Tuesday. Yeah, last week. No, that's when I made it, and that's when I made the 5th. Heck, it made it to you in 2 days. I made the label on the 3rd, and you got it delivered on the 5th. That's pretty good. I don't usually follow up, you know, like I have pirate ship, everybody does, but it shows you a map of like, here's where your package went, point A to point B. And then it'll tell you the times, like when you got delivered at enter at your mailbox. It actually doesn't have a timestamp. I can go find it at the mailbox, at the USPS, but I don't care. Point is, I can go see what day you got it, and it says 2 days or whatever, like it actually tells me in days. I could do little research on my shipping. Yeah, you're welcome, SkyQ. I'm glad you're here tonight. Maybe we'll be able to find a prize for you to buy. I have a lot to offer tonight. I'll be on till I make the money I need to make to pay the bills, so we might be here a while. Unless you guys are eager. I've got some good stuff, and I'm going to do some good prices. It's my birthday month. Silver's creeping back up, though, y'all. Let's check Kitco while you're doing this, while we got this browser open over here. So metal quotes for the day ended up at silver popping up. It's up towards $22 again. It's getting up there. So, you know, we're at like minimum 25 an ounce for anything I sell you tonight. Just keep that in mind. But ideally a little more because I offer the premium stuff. I don't just have buffaloes. I got the real thing. Although I'll start out with a couple cheaper ones that I just need to get out of inventory to make sure I make some money tonight. And I know there's some of you folks that are on, you know, limited budgets, so I'll try to offer some things at the beginning of the levels, and then I've got some advanced big stacker stuff to offer you tonight as well. Who's here for gold tonight? Gold's moving back that direction too. It's time to last minute to stack before it starts going the wrong way again. The right way for making money in terms of owning it, but the wrong way for obtaining it. Because it's going back up. If you look at the chart for today on silver, it's like a little hockey stick down there, or whatever you call it, but not hockey, but like it definitely. Oh, that's 6 month. I don't want 6 month. I want. Look at the 30 days. See, here's the last couple days from the 5th till now. we shot up close to 55 cents. So compared to where we were diving, I believe we've hooked up and we're gonna get some traction now. We're going back the other direction for a minute. I'm not gonna say to the moon or anything, but I could see us getting back up into 22.50 in the next day or two. Gold wise, let's look at gold while I'm doing my salivate metal review here. Alright. Oh, so with the gold, we got the gold going up. Yeah, we're gonna explore. Alright, so the gold's going wet. It's shining right from here, it's blowing on top. Alright, so there's my salivate metal impression. Hopefully that wasn't painful in your head. Let's check in on our spot giveaway here. We got blue dots all around. It looks like we got 12 edgeable users, and over here on the viewing, we got the 15 viewers. So we got a couple people short here that seem to be viewing but not typing in the hashtag historic. So everybody remember to put in your hashtag historic. I see most of your names in there. Hey, Daniel K. Who have I not greeted that's in here? So everybody on the list I've greeted. So I know you guys are all here. That's 12, 13 people showed up in there now. We'll give it another minute because I got 16 viewers and 13 edgeable users. And by the way, 16 viewers, that's kind of a record, I think, all at once. I've had 16 people come and go through the night. But to have you all here at the same time, man, it's like a dang party. Hey, Ronald. Hey, Begotten. Ronald, I got your old bill here, your old note, if you want to buy it. Alright, so, let's see, alrighty, cool. So now we got 14 people in and 14 people watching. So 2 people said, we don't want no free stuff, we're gonna leave. We're gonna run this right now. So let me scroll down the screen here to the roll it button. Here we go. Our winner is Stacking the South. Stacking the South has won the giveaway. Stacking the South, that means for you, sir. I'm all out of index cards. I gotta start a new way of doing wallets. We use these free tear-off pieces of note paper from the St. Jude Hospital donation I made back with silver. Their name's fundraiser. Okay, so Stacking the South, you won a GAW. That means I make you a wallet that's now free shipping tonight. And you have won a gram, and I'll tell you about that in just a moment after I set up your wallet here. Let's see, free ship on the 10/9. We're on the 9th, right? Yeah, I think so. And you won a GAW, 1 gram. Let's see what you've won as I pull it out of this. I have this this random bag here I'm going to reach into and find you a gram, and then I'll tell you what picture's on it. Well, you just popped in and you made a friend. You're getting a bar because I'm running out of rounds. I'm going to save those and start using them for better, maybe end of streams. I use rounds and beginnings, I'll do bars. So you got, let's get out my magnifying glass here because I can't see. In fact, we'll put it on the microscope and we'll all look at the same time together. See what he got. He got, oh, it's a little dollar bill or something. Oh, 1 silver bullion. You got 1 bullion gram. It's got a scorpion on it. United States of America, genuine silver scorpion, 1 bullion gram. The back says, it's very hard to say what it says. I think it's upside down. Let's turn it over. It says CMC Mint, whoever that is. So there you go. You got a gram of silver from CMC Mint with a scorpion on it in your wallet. You now have a wallet for the next week and Monday and this week. I'm going to start holding it 2 weeks because things are getting crazy over here with the people not coming back. And then let's see. Your wallet is too big for that space, so I'm going to start a new place for wallets right here. I got some more shelves around me now for that, because that's been a problem. All right, let's get on with the show. Let's try to teach you guys how to snipe next. That's what I always forget to do. But this time I'm going to remember I will. Let's see. So here's how it works for those of you that are new. I play a video. The video is a sniper video. And the sniper video has 2 arrows that hit a target at the end after the archers fire their arrows. When the first arrow hits, that's nailing the snipe. When the second arrow comes in, he's too late. Sold will appear on the screen at the same time, and I'll try to put it in chat pretty quickly on the spot there as well. We always time it together the first couple times to get latency dialed in, and then we'll run it for real. So you guys, on your mark, get set, pay attention. Hello, Dewey Day. You're new here. But lurk and smash. We're testing the sniper process. There's when you hit. Oh, I got distracted, guys. I didn't put sold in chat, but I think that Hambone was pretty close and Sean was on it. We're gonna do another one. I got distracted by a newcomer, Dewey. Welcome, Dewey, to the stream. You just messed me all up. It's okay. This is me. I'm this guy right here. My name is Corky. This is Historic Metals, and you're on our channel. So you're welcome to participate in the show tonight, the auction, and the bin items, buy it now items. All I ask is that the first item you win, you pay for it with your shipping amount in full right away. After that, you're free to bid all night and pay at the end. But the first one, we got to prove you're not a shill bidder or a troll who will run up prices and prevent other people from buying things they wanted. So there you go. Now, otherwise, there's no membership requirement or anything other than smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel would be awesome. And all of that. So what we're doing now is doing snipers again, but this time I'm going to remember to put it into chat as a sold test because I got distracted by a nude. Alright, here we go. So snipers, get on your mark, get set, get going. Oh no, I'm busting your balls, man. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Everybody knows that I've come on this show about as baked as a potato can be, so when I try to do these things, I only do them right about half the time. The other half the time I screw them up. Sean nailed it. Everybody else was a smidgen late, so I will run a little latency on my solds, and then we'll probably be dialed right in. Let's try it one more time. Plus, I randomize it to a degree. Alright, so... Alright. Let's put in, because last time I couldn't tell where the last attempts ended and the new one started, so I'm doing a line. That's a line. Okay, Ace Rooney, how you doing, my bro? We're doing sniper training. Here we go. Alright, so that time we got some successful snipers and some late snipers. So now I know we're pretty much dialed in. Everybody make sure you press the little button that says live. If you're on a computer, down at the bottom by the play, pause, and volume controls in your YouTube player, there's a button that says live, and you can press it. If it's got a red dot, you're all caught up. Otherwise, you can play this at double speed till you get caught up, or you can refresh the page. There's a couple different ways to make sure that you're live. Check your chat. Make sure it's set to live chat or all chat, not top chat, depending on if you're on a Mac or a PC, or an iPhone, or an Android. Okay, so with that, we have done sniper testing, payment information, details are in all the places, instructions have been given, wallets have been read. We're 19 minutes into the show. I believe it's time to start off with a buck and go auction. Alright. Got you some Walmart internet. It's all over the day. Well, they're slashing prices as well as bandwidth. Alright, so Hambone's already in. He's like, I'll just take whatever it is. We'll take one. Okay, what we're gonna do right now is a buck and go auction. Buck and go. And it's gonna be for we'll start off with one shiny generic. Well, it's not really generic. It's actually vintage. Let's see what year it is. If it says hang on. Where's that magnifying glass? I made sure I had on my desk before the start. Here we go. I am so blind, you guys. I'm so old now. Turning 55 this month. There is no date on it, but it's not new. All right, so this is going to be our buck and go kickoff. All right, so after that, so there you go. It's this is E pluribus unum Morgan-esque looking front, obverse, and on the reverse, it is in fact trying to figure out which way is up. 1 silver trade unit, 1 troy ounce of fine silver with the big old currency sign on it. 9999. All right, I think that says 4 nines. What does that say right there? Is that a star or? Yeah, it actually says 0.999 plus. I will demonstrate. Check that out. 0.999 plus. So it's 0.991. 0.9990006. I don't know. But anyway, it's 3 nines. That's pretty freaking hilarious. All right, so, but yeah, that's what it is, and that's a buck and go auction. So let's check in on chat and see where we're at. Let's see if we're all underway over there with some bidding. All right, so Hambone fires off at 556. Stewart answers back in Russian, and then Hambone just comes back and says, "I'm going to 10 gauge her all through the front door," and Sean admittedly admits that 762 is practically 308, but that's not true at all, because 762, if you hold one in your hand, kind of feels like a 556 but rounder, and 308 in your hand kind of feels like 50 cal but smaller. I don't know, it's just having saw them both. But anyway, SGT at 15, Hambone at 16, Cons at 17, Hambone at 18, Stacking South at 20, Cons at 22. You guys are fired up tonight. Wow, we're up there. We've hit spot. That's a good spot to be. Let's keep it going. Maybe I'll run the sniper video in a minute. But right now, see if we can squeeze one more winner out to scare off the competition. If not, we'll do the snipers thing in a second. I gotta get prepared for that. Get all typed in the chat. I think I'm gonna hit enter to send to say it's sold it. Alright, so alright, well then okay, so it seems to have slowed down a little bit, but there was a flurry of activity there. Now let's see what happens on the battlefield. This is for real, y'all. Sold. No regrets. Let's see who did it. Let's go pull up the live chat. Stuart, I think you missed, man. I'm refreshing while I take you guys over to the left desktop here. It's loading. It just loaded. Yep, it's Cons 22. Stuart missed it by that much. Let's see. So Cons, you have a wallet already over here, sir. So let me just start keeping a tally of expenditures for folks. This one's going to be COMZ. 671. Closing the deal at plus 22 on your column. Little keep careful with that. Just goes in your wallet at random over there with everything else. Underway. We are underway. Well, that buck and go went pretty well. Let's do some more of those. I got some stuff up front here just to get rid of. Now keep in mind, if you have to decide between, man, I might buy a couple ounces or I might buy, you know, a 10th of gold or 10-ounce bar tonight, and if you buy the ounce and then you can't afford the 10-ounce bar, I'm going to be angry because I have those for sale later, and I'm going to be like, I should have took all your money, not just some of your money. So keep in mind, if you have a lot of money to give me, save it for later, but if you just want to spend a little bit, now's your chance. All right, so, all right, next up. you guys have seen these a bunch, which is why I'm going to start them at buck and goes and just see what happens tonight with them, because I hate to take a brutal loss, but I hate to keep sitting on them forever. I need to get some new inventory. All right, so these are going to be buck and go. I have 4 of these, but they're 2 different kinds. I think it's 2 different dates, basically. Hang on, let me check. Let me get my facts straight before I start selling you stuff that I don't even know what I'm talking about. 06. Nope, they are all 4 the same. Somebody took the 05 that was in the mix before. So cool. They're just different. Actually, they don't even have to be different packaging. This, and then I can send them there like that. And good. All right, cool. Here's what we got. These are. All right, so here's what we got. These are all 2006. These are the transmetallite. I made up a word. That's supposed to be funny, but I probably better explain it because it sounds scientific and it isn't. But these are transmetallite ASEs, which means that they started their lives born with the gender of silver ASE, but in their lifetime, somebody decided that they wanted to be gold-plated and pretend to be gold AGEs, which they're not. They are, well, they're not really pretending to be that at all. They look nothing like them. But they're 2006 American Silver Eagles with gold plate on them. Some of them have a little bit of spotting. I don't think that's on the plastic. Let's move that around and see. Yeah, that particular one has seen some air. So it has some copper spotting on the gold, but that apparently will come off. Actually, was that the stars over there? No, wait a minute. Get that in the light. No, that's like letters that are written on there. Let's put that on the microscope. Anyway, I got 4 of them. They're bucket. Let's see. I want to see what that is over there on the inside. Oh yeah, it is like some copper spots on the gold surface. But they're gold plated. They're genuine ASE. And they're really nice. I mean, as ASEs go, they're 2006s. Other than the copper spotting on a couple of them on the gold, most of them of the 4 are pretty much good. I think this one was off on the side because it wasn't as nice. But they're gold colored. This doesn't show the color very well. Maybe they will show better over on the other canvas. So let's go over there. So yeah, very gold over here. Much gold. So eagle, very silver. Okay, so yeah, gold plated, gold layered, I guess. Gold layered. All of them are 2006s, and that one is, I think, the worst on the spots. That first one I pulled out. There's like a spot down there in States. I guess they all have a couple spots on them. Some of it's dust on the plastic, some of it's spots. But there are 4 of them. They're all the same. Hey, Chew. Zoom type. 1, 4, 5, 8, 10. Trusted SGT. Hambone Sean. Hambone. Beating it at 10. Come on, guys. These are worth $30. These are about $29, $30 online. They definitely are still silver eagles. You could get the gold off them if you really hate it. 20. There's ways. Sandblaster. Grinder. Grinder is my favorite. Whoever can tell me what I just quoted gets a gram of silver. You might not have even heard me say it. I'm not going to repeat it. But if you heard what I said, and you can tell me what I quoted, you win a gram of silver. Big Apple Stacker. Holy balls. What are you doing here in this part of town, man? We're down in the south. You New Yorkers don't get by our way much. You want to buy some Morgans tonight, apps? Like some graded CC in the box with everything kind of Morgans? I'd say 29. Yeah, that was the comment, Ronald. But do you know what I was referring to with the grinder quote? Somehow I doubt it. This is a pretty obscure reference. If anybody gets this one, they're a total nerd like me. So you may not want to admit you know it. Grinder. Yeah, I referenced a quote from a movie that has that word in it. Actually from kind of a television show, not a movie. Actually, it was a show on HBO, I think. But, so not really TV or a movie, but more of a cable show. But yeah, if you can figure out what I was talking about with the grinder quote. I'll even say the quote one more time. I know what grinder is. I have gay friends. I already forgot how I used it in context when I said it 10 minutes ago, but if you know what that quote is from, you win a Grandma Silver. First one to tell me. Nope, but nobody's guessed it right yet. Where are we at on the bids here? I got Big Apple at 21. I mean, they're gold plated ASEs. They're the ASE, regardless of anything else. They're worth, $27, $28, $29 because they're ASEs. And they got gold, just to make them fancy pocket carry. They're a fantastic carry piece, a fantastic jewelry piece. Those copper spots will clean off. What do? You like rub them with tin foil or something? I can't remember what the trick is, but there's a way to get the copper spots off them. You could always just re-gold plate them. 32 to SGT, or 22 to SGT. I got excited for a minute. Let these run for a minute while you guys figure out what they are and go look them up and see what they count for and so on and so forth. There you go. Sean found it. Sean got it. Sean knows the answer. Sean. Hell, Sean, I'll give you a free wallet for doing the work because I know you went and Googled it. You were gone too long. Alright, Sean, you won yourself a gram of silver and a new wallet, man, for being a good repeat customer who spent a lot of money, for doing the work of going and Googling the answer and amusing me with my little game. 1 gram of silver coming your way, a new wallet for the next week. I'm just Mr. Generous, ain't I? Alright, moving on. It took a bit to find, well, I probably didn't quote it exactly right. And it wasn't Big Head who said it. It was the boss of Cooley organization. Somebody came in and said something about Grindr. And he said, I know what Grindr is. I have gay friends. And basically that was the moment in the show when he came out of the closet tacitly. Anyway, let's figure out what gram of silver Sean has won out of the random bag of silver here. Jingle, 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 jingle. Let's get to a bar of silver. They'll have the same bag, so I think we're going to start running into some repeats here. What we got? Nope, this is the 1 gram with a maple leaf on it. Here's what it looks like while we're letting the bidding run. We're at 22 to SGT on these $29 rounds. Let's go to the microscope and check out Sean's win. Sean, it's just a maple leaf gram, nothing major. It's got that same CMC pattern on the back. CMC, or no, it's got maple leaves on the back. So it's a little pot leaf. That's kind of appropriate for Silicon Valley, something with a leaf on it. Anyway, cool, perfect. All right, back over here, we're at $22 to SGT on these 2006 ASEs with gold on them. Sean got a wallet going, little gram. I better put that in a bag because if it falls on the floor, I'll never see it again. Let's see. Get you a bag of gold. All right, and you're in the new wallet. So we'll share you with your new wallet. All right. Cool. Awesome. Nice. We're having fun tonight. I'm in a good mood. All right, even though I'm going to be giving stuff away at cost and below, as usual, while silver's in the dip. Fuck you, silver's price. All right, so here we are. We're at $22 to SGT. We got to do a little better than that, guys. Come on, bump it up some more. Jeff Davis. Here's the thing. The faster you drive these things up to the price where they should be and we get them sold, the faster I show you more stuff. Otherwise, I'll linger a while. I got time. I'm not desperate to pay the rent this week. I was last week. Pro tip. It coincides that the first week of the month generally is, or the week before the first week of the month, really, to be more specific, depending on how it falls, is when I'm going to be blowing stuff out to pay the bills. The other 3 weeks of the month, that's when I'm going to be a little bit more laid back about letting this stuff go so cheap. Keep that in mind. Bring your government checks on the first of the month and pay my bills. That's how we'll do. It'll be good. You'll get good deals those weeks. I'll get my bills paid those weeks. In the meantime, in between time, we'll just have fun, give stuff away, play games, come up with trivia questions, and do buck and goes, and then some high dollar stuff for the collectors. Like I said, Big Apple, I'm willing to part with some GSA sets. I've got some graded ones, and I've got some ungraded ones. I've got some that say uncirculated, and some that don't. You know how they are. Some with papers, some without. Some with perfect boxes and papers and grades, some without. Hey, Roger, we're bidding on these gold-plated 2006 American Silver Eagles. There's 4 of them available. The winner will get to pick one or all, followed up by whoever bid behind them, picking them up at the sale price in order of desire. They should be on your screen right now. They're all the same. They're just kind of piled up there. There's 4 of them. We're at 23 to Big Apps. I'd like to see him hit 25 before I run the sniper video. We're almost there. SGT's at 24. Because I believe they're going to sell at about 27 to 28. And ideally 29 would be perfecto. We'll see how those dice roll. I'm going to fire up what I fire up while you guys think about it for another second. Join me if it's 6:37 where you are, and if it's not, then join me because it is. We're smoking. Alright, SGT's at 24. I wanted it to get to 25 to run that sniper video. Maybe it will by the time I get ready to run it. I gotta set up for it, put in the sold. Alright, so snipers, you know, it's usually like right after everybody's gotten to a point with bidding where bidding has slowed down that I surprise you with the button, and here we go. But we're gonna do better than that, Ronald. We're gonna hit 27. Here they come. Pow! Pow, pow! Nobody. I even gave it some time. That's gonna leave a mark. But alright, STT, 1 or 4, $24. That's shocking. It's gonna be a tough night. You guys don't even want ASEs at the most ridiculous price in the world. That's fine. Especially with gold on them, for fuck's sake. How many do you want, STT? Clean me out. Make me that first $100 of the night. Almost. It's not even. That's painful. Walking out with 4 ASEs for under $100. There's 4. I don't want to encourage it, but I should encourage it. Because it's the smart money to grab them and take them from me. Plus, let me think. Who are you again? You're a guy without a wallet, so... No, you do have a wallet, god dang it, so I'm even getting extra money off of But you did pay for your wallet, so that it has gold in it, by the way. So you should take all 4. Nah, it's okay, man. I'm gonna sell them to somebody because the people in line behind you get them if you don't take them. Keep that in mind. You could share them with the crowd. You might ask your friends if they want one. But that's up to you guys. I will not encourage you to lose your opportunity. There you go. Somebody will if you won't. So they're sold regardless. Do you want all 4? You got the first dibs, and I don't think anybody will be mad at you. I won't let them be mad at you. It's my show. Oh, Ronald, are you buying that? Okay, SGT, these 4 are all yours. I have a little doodad here for the last one. Alright, so these are going in your wallet. Alright, let me write them down. SGT at 24 times 4 is 96. Feel free to round that up to 100. Tip your host. That's on you. Alright, so those are in your wallet now, which has now got like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ounces of silver and some gold in it, so I'm definitely shipping you, no matter what. So he's been emailing me about a thing, Sean. He's been actually taking advantage of the fact that I will do business. I prefer to do all my business on the show, live, show you the product, have you approve the purchase. But over the course of the week, he asked me to email him some pictures of something. And I did. I don't want to make a habit of that with people in general because it's too random and kind of confusing. But he was interested in this, and I have it right here for him. So let me confirm with you, Ronald, am I putting this in your wallet, and are you making payment for it today? Or are we still in discussion on that? You can just say now or later as an answer so it doesn't get embarrassing or weird. This is the for those of you looking, this is an 1863 Stamp Act, United States Postal Service fractional currency 5-cent piece. These were money that you could use anywhere, but to get money back for them, they were tradable at the post office for postage stamps, which you could then use for postage. But you couldn't, that's how they kind of got around a coin shortage, was they printed this paper stamp money. Show you the other side. Are you still with me, Ronald? Because I'm directly talking to you right now. Do you want this? Are we doing that deal? You mentioned it. You brought it up that you spent 100 for the off record. This is that note, and it's near flawless condition with its printer marks and everything on it. So confirm to me yes or no if we're doing that deal, so we can move on with the show for everybody else. I know there's like a 20-second lag on what I say till you guys hear it, so we'll wait for that. So that's a terrible glare. Oh, that's just terrible glare. Okay, let's change how that looks. It's a pretty neat piece. I don't know. Oh, you mean in chat? Okay, but can you hear me? I mean, have you heard the question? Because I'm not checking email messages right now. I'm just watching the chat. But, if you're interested, it's a kind of a now or later answer. If it's now, I'll set it in your wallet and watch for your payment. You do want it. Okay, cool. I thought you did after the conversation we had. I was just wondering if today was the day. So that is sold. I'll write you down for 100. Shipped on that. So that actually introduces you with a wallet because you don't currently have a wallet, I don't think, do you? Yeah, no wallet for Ronald Smith at the current time. So that gets you a new wallet because we agreed that I would ship it for the price. So I'm giving out wallets right and left. Encourage that shop. You guys got to at least start paying stuff for what it's worth. All right, let's see. One old money. $100. All right. That goes there. This goes on this node over here. Smith. Okay, you're in the deck. You're on the wallet deck. There you go. Thank you very much. All right, great. We're off to a great start tonight. So that's fantastic. Extra spastic. Let's do more interesting stuff. Let's move on. Let's go. Something I haven't shown you guys much of, like ever, really. But you guys seem to be in an interesting mood tonight. Let's see, what can I do these for right here? I think I got 2 of these. I do. Where's my phone? I need to give these a quick memory check on the price, and then I'll set them up there and run the show. This is going to be something in slabs. This is going to be something that's not American. Keep guessing. It's in slabs. It's not American. It is silver. Scan it real quick. It may speak Spanish, son. Sometimes it may try to speak as much American as it can. I hate the new scanner, man. It just sucks so bad. Oh yeah, no price available. I'm gonna have to look these up on the bay real quick. We'll do that together. All right. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna start the auction at yet. We're gonna find out together. You know how I do. I'm totally transparent. What I have here are 2, not 1, but 2. 1985 Mexicali MS66 silver Libertitties. Now we're gonna have an auction on these. They're 66s. They're about as bang on as you're gonna get in a really nice slabbed, affordable type of Libertadio. Let me tilt our camera up in a more Libertad facing direction. I'm reflecting a camera at a reflective thing, reflecting back at me. How y'all doing? Alright, so let's go to the eBay and FleaBay it to see what's going on with these things, because when you run them on the scanner app, it don't happen. So let's go eBay. So these are NGC. I'll show you how you price check stuff. We'll learn together. MS66, 1985, Libertad. That's usually enough because NGC and Libertad is pretty specific. And then what I normally do is, even though everybody says check the sold listings, that's not accurate, because it is accurate to what has sold. That's not what I'm saying. But you can't buy those anymore. Those are no longer for sale. They are now one more scarcer than they used to be before that one was sold. So what I do is I go to buy it now and sort by lowest price eventually. But when I'm streaming, this computer goes really slow. So we're going to bear through this together. We're going to find out what they're worth. For the brown label MS6, NGC MS63s, 66s I mean, like this one right here. $58.95 is the lowest price one that matches exact. I will show you up close and personal. From somebody with 10,000 feedback, I'd say that's the correct price. So the opening bid on these, let me get it typed into chat. Let me type her in there. Let's type it in. Okay, this is going to be an aucciones. This auction is going to start at $58. $1 less than the cheapest one on eBay. $35 isn't going to do it unless you're still bidding on those American Silver Eagles. Then you might make a deal with their new owner. And it'd probably still be the right price. Thank you, Ronald, for your adding the 4% and everything. Good man. Got you. I just got the email from PayPal on my phone while I was checking those NGC listings. Oh, we're looking at the wrong thing. We should be looking at the real thing. All right, any interest in these at 58 opening bid, $1 less than the cheapest one on eBay? Where are my Libertad collectors who need a nice piece for their collection selection? I mean, MS66, you can't go wrong. Most of these auction shows, you put a Libertad up, the guys just swarm around it like piranhas. Alright, I got an idea. I mentioned earlier in the show that it's my birthday month, and I turned 55 this month, and that's pretty close. So I would say the best thing to do right now would be take the starting price down to $55, because I turned 55 this month. That's close enough to 59 for me to start with. 55 for Libertitties. MS66. $11 below their grade. $4 below eBay. And there's really not too many other places you can pick one up in the exact matching configuration. Easily. For that cheap. How many people are still watching? Oh my god, there's 21 people in here right now. Who the hell are you people? Say hello. I've not had 21 concurrent viewers ever in, I don't think, the history of my show. This is episode number 22. Somebody go find a friend. Let's get 22 viewers for episode 22. All at the same time. Somebody just please go get your wife to log on. I don't care. Let's hit 22 for 22. Smash that like button. Yeah, all the things. YouTube stuff. Help me out, man. Maybe this show will finally take off. Looks like the Libertads ain't taking off, though. Yeah, raw goes for 55. I'm offering graded at 66. Word is getting out. These are deals, man, right here. These are deals. You guys think I have some, like, magical source where I'm getting this stuff and actually making money, but I am not. I assure you. I'm just doing my show, building a community, hoping for a brighter future. But for now, it is what I do. So, but I'm gonna yank these because you guys aren't snapping them up, man, which is ridiculously silly of you. But here we go. I did warn you at the beginning not to buy mid-range things if you wanted big things, because I do have big things to offer a little later. But we're still not even done with the first hour of the show yet, so we're off to a pretty good start. Pulling those Libertads. You guys like Libertads? Do you want to see some cheaper Libertads? Do I have any cheaper Libertads? Yeah, I suppose I do. I have to check the years on them. Are we at 22? Nope, 21 still. Oh no, my monitor just got its button stuck and now it's like doing an auto adjustment. Nope, still says 21, but I don't know if I have to refresh the studio page or how often it updates, but we're trying. Alright, so I could do a little bit less expensive Libertad, I suppose. Let me see what year this is, just to make sure I don't do something really stupid. Because these are definitely different. The year on that thing. It's special. Oh yeah, 20. Okay, so yeah. So let me double check price. Blah, blah. Really? Alright, yeah, here we go. This is a little bit more affordable Libertad up next. So here is a... Let me get her set up in the chat so you guys can start your bidding when I show it. We're gonna sell this one. 2022. Super shiny, super kind of almost new, because last year is almost new. Libertad auction, starting bid $35 for the super shiny, extra nice Libertad pole. Super fine, extra most excellent. It doesn't have the usual back, it has the new back with all the little patterns in it. That's really hard to see. Let's put it on the microscope. Look at all those little pictures. They're supposed to count. Allegedly they count per the rules, but mine should be a lot higher. So these are all the little images around the edges of the reverse. Eagles and snakes, snakes and eagles. All different poses. Like, I wonder if you spun it, it would be like an animation of the snake fighting the eagle. Like if you could take each picture and animate them. Look at it. But as you can see, it's in fantastic shape, even up close. Sees all that and a bag of dip. Wingtip to wingtip. All there and everything. Oh. Starting bid $35. Look it up. It's 40 bucks plus all day. The half ounces are 36. Guys, come on. Ooh, that's nice. Sean knows. Sean finally found it on eBay and said, oh yeah, it is 40 bucks or more. Yep. Let's get it sold. Anybody in here born in 1982? $22, $23. Yes. I know you guys are cheating for me, but I'll take it. Profire, you have a GAW wallet here, dude. I've been looking for you forever. Or maybe I've told you every week and you've been here. I can't remember because I smoke a lot of weed. But you have a wallet, and it's one of the ones that's been here since like August, so it's time to wrap that up. So send me your address after the show. I may have it. I've sent you stuff before, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, make sure I have it so it's easy. Doing real well. Thank you everyone for being here. 22 people on the 22nd show. We're going to do a GAW after this Libertad. Libertad's at 35 Deshaun. 2022 in perfect condition in a capsule. A fitted, perfect capsule. Like the right one and everything. It's a nice piece. A real nice piece. Yeah, it's a $40 piece. All day, all day. It's a $40 piece all day. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum, Mexican silver, and make a water run. Yo ho ho, it's a Mexican one. Buy it, and you too can sing a lot of fun songs like this one. $36 to ham bone. People are waking up to what it is now. I got a better shot of it on the camera, slammer there, and seems to have picked up some interest. Way to go. Thanks for that kickoff bid. Anybody in the crowd born in 1982? I might have something real nice for you next. Let me see what that's worth. See if that's a special year or anything weird. Not a particularly nice piece, but it's an okay one. It's worth 30 bucks. 30, 35, 30 in this case. As much as 60. Graded as much as 200 apparently. 35, 30. Alright, yeah, we'll do this one next. Okay. YouTube strike with a voice like that. Oh yeah, for singing like a pirate that's gonna sue me for copyright? I doubt it. Although I'm not sure how much longer this music is going to last on the stream. I mean, it will last because I'll renew, but I realized tonight before I started the show, my Epidemic Sound subscription is annual. I pay them like the $150 or whatever just to have the music for the whole year. So I don't have repeating music. I can do a 5-hour playlist and you don't hear the same song on loop for the whole auction. You hear the same songs every week, which helps me kind of know what time it is and where we are in the show because I know the music. But it's not the same endless repetitive xylophone music in your brain that all the other shows do. It makes me nuts. I almost can't stand to listen to it. That's why you don't see me after this much anymore. The music makes me insane on the repeat little jukebox music. They're like video game music. So I tried to find real music and I paid money for it. But anyway, it expired in August. And I didn't know that because it's annual, and I guess I got an email or whatever, and I didn't have it on auto renew. So it's been expired for a month and a half, and I'm still playing music on my streams, and nobody's bitching about it. So I highly recommend Epidemic Sound. It's great. And if you listen carefully to the music I chose, perfect timing for this song to come up. The ones with lyrics in them are mostly about gold or silver in some way. Maybe not metal. But they talk about like treasures and, your heart of gold and this thing. But there's one song in the play mix that's called Gold and Silver. And it's basically this guy saying, I hope he pays me my gold and silver, which I thought was really cool. And so I slipped all that in there to see if anybody even noticed it. For the most part, nobody has, which is interesting. All right, so we're on the Libertad at 36. Probably time to run the snipers on that guy. Let's see. Alright, so let's do it then. Snipers, do you think? Currently at 36 to Hambone. Alright, no competition. Sold to Hammy for 36. Okay, this isn't one of the songs with lyrics, but with the songs with lyrics, they will be about metals for the most part, or something related to that, or I just like them. But the ones that are instrumental, I try to at least get sort of a historic vibe going. So you're going to hear some kind of bluegrassy stuff and some country-ish kind of stuff, but also some rock stuff and I don't know, just stuff that I thought fit somehow. Nope, you did not. But I'm not going to actually properly pronounce your name anyway. That's kind of fun. Keep it clean and you can hang out, bid and play around. If it gets weird, which it could with a name like that, then we have buttons for that too. So enjoy yourself. Alright, so you almost got me though, but I managed to stutter it and not do it. Alright, this one's Hambones. Way to go, Hambone. There's a lot of distractions tonight. This is what happens when you get 23 viewers. Well, it went back to 22 right when I said that. But by golly, we got the 23 likes, so they can leave now if they want. They already got their likes. Heck yeah. Alright, Hambone, you already got a wallet. That goes over here. In your wallet with your Cadillac round and your ANC and your Panda Bears and all your other groovy stuff you bought from me. Wow, with 21 people are leaving because I said they could because they already clicked like. Man, I should never open my mouth. Alright, what are we doing next? I have another Libertad to offer you. This is a 1982 Libertad. This one's going to start even a little bit less because it's not as pretty. And apparently they're not a super special year. But I think it's cool because it's older. We'll call it a scratch and dent. And I'll show you why on the... You almost got me there, Mr. McCokoff. But you will not, Jake McCokoff. That's how I'm saying it from now on. Jake McCokoff. He's Irish, you know. Alright, lads, let me write in the sale thingamabob here, and then we'll see who wins it. Alright, 1982 Libertad Scratch and Dent auction. starting bid is only going to be $30 on this bad boy. Get yourself a Libertad. Get in the Libertad game if you don't already have one. This is the cheapest one you'll ever freaking see. That's this old. This is a 1982 Libertadio. And I'm calling it scratch and dent, but it's really not that bad. I'll show you on the microscope why. She's basically fallen down and scraped her knee, and I will show you up close. But starting bid of 30 for the old model. Let's take her out and play with her. She's real shiny. I mean, like, real gorgeous here. Let's see if I can get some light on her and get her right. Let her focus for a moment here. Hocus pocus. Focus. We'll go to the microscope because she's not going to come in super clear in the light, apparently. But let's go, because she's super bright, super shiny. Actually in better shape than I thought. This is going to be a good pickup for somebody that wins it at any price. So the reason why I called her scratch and dent is because she is probably circulated. She has some belly bag rash. She had a dent that I noticed on her knee. Not a dent, but like a fleck. There it is, just on her thigh up there. Some speckage, some wear and tear. There's a few scratches around Plata Pura over here. It's not significant damage. It's a really shiny... Is that a double strike on Mexico? Is this an error right here? Holy smokes. This might be a double strike, you guys. Hold up. No, probably not. I don't know. See how that's reflecting at the bottom, almost like it's two different heights? You know what height maps are? No, that's a single strike. For a second there, it was blurry, and I freaked out. I thought, holy shit. But she's got some scrapey spots, nothing major. Look at these little bits scratched. Her arm there has some, she's been cutting herself. Back. Well, you know, she had to get to America somehow, Trollfire. Alright, so... Not so bad. It's really shiny, though. I can't press that it is not showing... Wait, maybe if I hold it up... See how shiny it is. I don't know. It's pretty darn shiny. Well, you can see it's pretty glass white. Alrighty, so we're 30 to STT, 31 to stack in the south. STT versus STS. Sabaton. I am aware of Sabaton. I have heard Sabaton. I am a connoisseur of many genres of music. However, though I have become aware of Sabaton and heard Sabaton, I do not regularly or remember when I last did listen to Sabaton. I have a really good friend in Canada from the guitar community that I'm also in. So I'm in the metal community, I'm in the guitar community, I'm in the camera communities, I'm in a bunch of YouTube communities. In the guitar community I'm in, I made a friend years ago, and we've gotten on Skype and stuff, good buddy of mine. And he's a big metalhead, he's in his 30s. And so he turns me on to that stuff. That's how I get that from him. 2023 Maples or 2023 Type 1 Brits. I think we sold those last week, but we can check in my box. We'll see. We will look in the magic box. So right now we're currently at 31 to stacking the south on this scratch and dent Libertad. That's probably a good place to start thinking about snipers. See what I'm gonna say here. Alright, so snipers, you should probably get over there to the starting line and start sniping. Alright, she sold with flesh wounds 2, stacking the south at 31. Alright. I think that was it Stacking Steve? Is Stacking Steve in the room and hasn't said hello? Hello, Stacking Steve, if you're here. Because you seem to be taggable. I did not know that. I don't know who all 22 or 3 of you are that are here right now. I know I greeted about a dozen of you at the beginning, and then I haven't seen y'all in chat yet. I'm watching pretty closely. But anyway, anywho, anyhow, let's take that one out of the window and put that doggy in the pound for Stacking the South. All right, there, Crazy Pound Pup. Come on, girl, hop in the truck. Stacking the South. That was a lyric I just quoted. Who can tell me whose lyric it was? Hey, you little Crazy Pound Pup. Come on, girl, hop in the truck. That one's easier than the Silicon Valley reference was. If you're old enough. Stacking the South. Did we already make you a wallet tonight?
Yes, we did. You got a God. See, that's free shipping item there. Nicely done.
And I don't think we've done business before at Stacking the South, but I'm pretty sure I've seen you around and you've been here before. I don't know if you would mind settling up for that item right off the bat just to make sure we're cool, but I think we're cool. And if we've done business before and I'm just a burnout, just tell me, dumbass, look, remember? And I'll be like, oh yeah, and then you'll be like, okay, cool, and I'll be like, right, cool. But otherwise, if you wouldn't mind, payment methods are on the screen and it's video description, or you can just type !pay, and it'll tell you all you need to know. It works like this. All right. No, you have no shipping cost because you won the Grammy at the beginning of the show. So you do not need to add the $6. However, if you pay by PayPal, you do need to add 4%. And your total was $31. So 4% of that would be it'd be like $32.64. So cool. All right. So sweet. Moving on. What are we doing next? Let's Libertad for a minute. I mean, I have more, but let's not wear ourselves out. Let's do something somebody else might be interested in. How about... Oh, how about this winner? This is the winner chicken dinner right here. Who likes toner stuff? You guys into toner boners? Right, we're gonna start this bad boy. Oh, we were gonna do a giveaway after the Libertads for hitting 24 people, a new record. Holy crap! Everyone that's in the chat that hasn't said hello, you should start talking. In a minute, we're gonna do a hashtag for a gram. But first, I've already typed in the auction, so I'm not gonna back it out now. We're gonna start the next auction. I said Libertads, then giveaway, but it's actually not. It's Libertads. Now it's a peace dollar that got hit by a train and then left in the rain. Starting bid of $20, but it does come in a cubicle capsicle. But this bad boy is toned and barely there. It's 1922. I'll show you on the microscope. She's actually more there than she appears through the plastic. Now you can kind of see her. She's below the chat there. You can't see her under the text, but yep. So we are doing a peace dollar 1922 in the capsicle with the card thing around it to make it look nice. It's a toner boner. It got hit by a train and left in the rain. So let me show you on the microscope how bad it's not. Actually. So 1922 is the year of our gourd. There's the chica. with all her Chica afflictions. She's got the hives like me. I guess she caught them from me. Now, there's no way for me to back the microscope up. It's either kind of all or nothing. It has one fixed link that works, but she's all there. But I'm showing you what it is, man. It is what it is. She's deep. Rode hard, put away wet. Wrapped in leather and not allowed to dry. Hit by a train and left in the rain, but it's a genuine 1922 dollar a piece. And they are getting harder to come by, and they are not making any more of them. And it is in a cuticle little capsule, so there is all that and a package. So show you how she do. Come on, baby. First of all, get your face right. Get your face right. Don't look at me like that. Look at me so we can see your face. Move my hand and see if it focuses on her. Nope. It's like Bigfoot. It's not a blurry camera, he's just a blurry monster. This is a blurry coin. There we go. That's about as good as it gets. So the card is black on the face side, and when you flip it over, the card was white. The little like matte card around her. That's not a see-through frame, in other words. That's black around her. And then it's white on the other side. You got a new spine jet mech. Well, now they need a jet mech mechanic. Are you alright? Like, did it already happen? Or are you in the hospital now and that's why you're typing badly on painkillers? Or is it that you're going to do that soon? Don't worry about my people. Dewey Day. Jay Smokes. SGT's at 20. I believe that was our first and opening bid on this bad boy. It's actually really cool. I don't want to undersell it. Let's all say a little prayer for Jet Mech getting his new spine. 1 month in the hospital, home now. Well, but you've been to my auctions in the last month, haven't you? Has it been a month since you were here? It's been a fast month. I did travel in the end of the month, so there's some time disappeared right there. But did you get titanium installed inside you? My old boss got that done. Well, actually not boss, my business partner, but he had invested all the money, so I called him my boss. I was just the brains, he was the cash. But he had a new titanium spine put in, and he had to hang upside down in a special chair all day, every day for like 3 or 4 weeks after. He had a chair that was like a stretcher he could lay in and flip it upside down. We had business meetings with this dude with the blood rushing to his head because we had to keep running our company even though he was doing the surgery because it was a startup. Anyway, that was back in 2003. Maybe they don't do titanium spines in the modern world. We are at 20 to Sergeant Stacking, $20 for the crazy peace dollar. It's got to go a little higher. Come on, 1922 peace dollar. Where are you going to get one of those, guys? You know you want it for 25 bucks with the cool little matte box. Now, I will admit, I have no idea how to open this capsule, so that's on you. It looks like there might be a little flap up at this end that you do something with. I've never taken it out of there. 22 for the road rash peace dollar. She's not that bad. She's really not that tragic. It's a pretty nice toner. It looks really nice in this box. Makes a nice, like, kind of display or something. Oh my gosh, the music just changed up in my headphones and I really thought my refrigerator was about to explode for a second because it kind of came from that direction. Alright, anyway. Yeah, that would do it. No Smashy the Boxy. It's a cool little box. You don't get those kind of boxes all the time. Alright, we're 22 to Sean, and this is trickling in, so I guess we should set up for snipers to be happening here. I'm having fun with my for sale and sold messages tonight. All right, snipers. If you win it, you leave it in that capsule, because that capsule's really part of the whole magic of this little piece when you see it. No matter who wins it, once you see it in this capsule, then you wouldn't want to take it out. It just matches, because the patina that makes this coin worth way more than you guys are going to pay for it, matches that black and white. Yeah, there you go. All right, fine. You keep it quarantined like some kind of Chinese COVID monkey or something. But anyway, let's snipe it. Here we go. Alright, it looks like SCP might have made it. We'll go over to the left screen and check. Let's see. Oops, that's not the right place. This is not the right place. This is the right place. Top chat. We need live chat. Let's make sure. Refresh. 2, 3, refresh. Yep, you did it. You got the rusty, dusty, greasy pieces for $23. To the sergeant. All right, plus 23. All right. SDT already has a wallet. It's easier for me, but man, it's getting big. You're definitely getting shipped SGT after the show. Be absolutely sure that you follow up with an email to remind me if you've moved or not and all the things. Pretty sure I've shipped to you before, but just help me find you. That would be awesome. All right. Anything else in this box I want to try to sell at you? I got one thing. I'm going to show this. I don't expect it to sell, but if it does, it'd be pretty amazing. This is a bin item. I'm just going to bin this at 1 money. Let me see if I can figure out what I paid for it. Let me look this up real quick. Because I know where I got this, and I think I can figure out my exact purchase price and sell it for just like $1 more. Whoa, why did I get logged out? Alright, this is going to be potentially, we're going to move on to a different topic, but this is still another type of coin that I'm going to show. Oh, we got to do that giveaway. We got a giveaway to do right now. But since I'm already here, let me finish what I started. Stick around because 23 viewers are going to need to be eligible for the giveaway that we're going to do in about 30 seconds after I finish searching my prior invoices here for... Oh yeah, this is a great one to offer as a bin tonight because I bought this when silver was low and I won't take such a beating on it. I thought that was the case. I forgot this existed in my collection until just now. Hallelujah, I got something great for you, but first, I got something free for you. So everybody, let me give you a new keyword here and get going with a new giveaway. Now, why is my giveaway page not cooperating? It doesn't want to scroll down far enough to cancel. Oh, okay. That's from the last one. All right, so we need a new keyword. We need to clear out eligibility. And have everybody chat. And okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the keyword of hashtag, and our whole celebration is max cap. All right, so the keyword, let me put it in chat so you know how to spell it. We hit a new level tonight of people in the stream simultaneously. Max capacity. The fire marshal stopped by my house, so our hashtag is max cap. This is our mid-stream. We don't usually do a mid-stream, but we're at 7:30-ish, 7:25-ish Central Time here. We have the biggest crowd I've ever had at a show since my shows last year. Now, I will say, I would get 35, 40 people at times last year, a year ago this month when I was doing this. Then I took 7 months off, went out of the country, went to South America, came back, got COVID, was then in the hospital twice with diverticulitis. I just didn't do the channel for like a 7-month period. Then I started doing content. Then I started the auctions back up a few months ago. And maybe 2.5 months ago. So I'm back at it, as you all know. But anyway, we're at max cap for the year. Now we just dropped to 20. Why do people leave when I start talking about how many people are here? That's super weird. Like every time I've mentioned it, it's dropped by 2. All right, I got 14 people eligible. Let me show you if you're in or not over here. I know you guys like to see. So scrolling through slow. I got most of the S crowd, a Z guy. S is a very popular letter for people. D seems to be also popular. You guys like the D. Jay's here smoking with me like we do. You gonna pay me on time this week? Just kidding, but serious. But kidding, but serious. I'm glad you're with me, Shroom Day. Thank you for that, brother. You guys are my people. My once a week I have a social life. I buy friends. Get it going. We got 14 people in the game. We got 21 people in the room. So let's work on that. Everybody needs to be hashtag max capping. Which is funny because if you're old like us, that means max capacity. But if you're young like you, it means like major lies. I'm at full on bullshit level, max cap. I know how to speak young. People speak. Hello, fellow kids. Just because I'm turning 55 and freaking out about it is no big deal. It's a pretty major milestone. Once you're over 55, you're just old. You're no longer even allowed to think like I'm a young man or I'm, you know. It's not picking you up, Cons? Let's go check. Yeah, you're talking. Oh, Terma! Long time. I've seen you in a couple other people's streams. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Terma was at my very first stream, and I think she was like one of the very first people. Well, not first stream, but again, since I started again. I'm kind of calling it the new, I guess, season 2. She was the first person at the beginning of season 2. That's okay, SDT. That Elvis shakes his hips too damn much anyway. Terma Mary, who used to be Terma Treasure. Not picking up mods. Oh, good catch. It's probably the mod button. Boom. Look at that. Cons is in, and Jeff is in, and JetMech is in, and Shroom Day is in. This is the part where you guys have to say, yo, dude, tighten up. Alright? Alright. We all know what's going on. But anyway, I fixed it. Hooray. Alright, so we now have 19 eligible users and 23 people in the room. So there's like 4 of you missing. Let's just give it another minute since I did that. Maybe there are other mods, or maybe it's a little laggy on the catching up on the bot. SDT, you're good. You can stop breaking the bot's brain. So far, I got Begotten Cons, Daniel Dewey, Ham. Oh, there's GST and GSF. Gold Sniping's popping in. Gold, you're gonna like what I show next. You're right on time, man. How's things growing over in your garden? Won't stop, can't stop. Don't drop till you've had enough. Won't stop, can't stop. Won't stop till I've had enough. Now I will get a copyright strike. Actually, I've been thinking about licensing some real music. I used to DJ. I did FM radio, I did cable radio, FM radio, and internet radio for years. In the late 90s, early 2000s, and mid 2000s. And so yeah, that's something that I looked into, and I used to license music for my internet streams where I could play and then pay royalties and actually bought music just like any radio station does. And it was very expensive, but that was in the crypto community, and I had some good benefactors kind of footing the bill for paying that musical bill for our channel. But I was able to pick any music I wanted and play it license free. It was great, man. I mean, like having actual DJing parties with 4 hours of music, like real music popping. And that was super cool. So I found a site where I can buy songs for a stream or for a video. But I couldn't afford to do like a 4-hour DJ show and have a party. But I could have one song per, like a theme song, right? Like, let's say I picked something like, I don't know, I Had a Tiger, right? I don't know, for the Sniper song. I can license that for like $18. It's not crazy expensive. And then it's in the video forever, and it's loud. But you pay like a subscription fee to the service, which is like $30 a month. Then you can buy a song for your video for like $8 to $18. It depends on how popular. Yeah, something gold and silver-ish. You know, it probably wouldn't be where the levee breaks. It'd be like, what you call it? The other Led Zeppelin song, "I'm from the land of the ice and snow." You know, Kashmir is a more gold and silver Viking pirate vibe than Levee Breaks, I think. Definitely a hell of a lot happier. All right, where are we? What are we doing right now? We're doing a giveaway. We got to go ahead and do it too. We have 19 people in out of 23 watching, so 4 of you aren't paying attention and you're going to miss out. Here we go. We're going to hit that button and find out who wins it right about Stuart. Stuart won a little. All right, Stuart. I don't think you currently have a wallet, do you, sir? Let's check. Always have to double check before I write up a new one. No, you don't. You don't have a wallet in my world. Hellfire, you don't have just a. You have actually 2 ounces of silver here that need to eventually ship. All right, so Stuart, you got a guide. Let's get that going here. Call it free ship. The free shipping's killing me tonight. All my profits getting ate up. All right, 1 gram. Let's see what kind of gram you got. Shake the bag of magic. Let's go over on the screen here. All right, let's see what you get out of the magic silver bag of bagged silver. You got, it looks like an eagle bar. Let's take a look on the scope. What is that? Nope, it's a Libertad. It's the theme of the night. Or is that an angel? Or is that like a dude with a beard? I can't really tell. It's a weird looking silver bar, my friend. It might be a Libertad. It might be the guy from Fleetwood Mac. I'm just not really sure. Is that Sid Hashian from Boston, the former drummer who passed away in a car accident? I don't really know. Let's see. 1 gram AGS stacking. 999 fine silver. AG stacking. 1 gram. I don't know who that is, or where it came from, or what that weird dude is on the front with wings and boobs. I can't tell if those are boobs or just testicles. I can't tell if that's a dude or a chick. It's very difficult to tell what's going on there. And yeah, that looks like she's got a can of, what is that, Wicked iced tea or whatever? The one you hit people upside the head with. Four Loco? I don't know. Anyway, let's put that in a bag and put that in your wallet. You got the weird silver award for tonight. Perfect. And a new free wallet. Congratulations. Those little grams are still weird. Like, who's out there in the world just cranking these things up? You know, like, oh, what do you do for a living? Well, I sit at this place and I design really tiny bad drawings. And we put them on really expensive metal, but we make it really small. Like, whose job is that? Has anyone ever met somebody whose job is just cranking out gram bars? Do they all come from China? What is the deal with that? All right, next up is going to be that bin item I was talking about. This is a collectible, so this is something specialer than usual. But it's going to be a good deal because I had a good deal on it. I think this will sell right off the bat. I'm going to start it at a price and see how it does. And I might pull it, but let's just see how it does at this price. What should that price be? That price should be this price right here. And if this doesn't sell, I'm pulling it at this price because this is exactly what I paid for this, okay? But I want to make a sale. I want to sell you guys something different for a change rather than the same old silver round this, silver round that. So what I have here, I'm going to put as a bin of $120. What I have is a really nice, soft, I mean, it's really soft, actually. It's one of the softest boxes I've ever felt of the felt box variety with dust on the bottom because I just set it on a dusty surface like a dummy. But anyway, and now I'm wiping it on the top with my hands that got it off the bottom. Okay, that's all dust. It's not really there. You can see I'm wiping it away. This is a blue box that barely fits on the screen. I'll show you on the bigger camera in a minute. Let me back this camera up some. Wow, that might help focus a lot. You guys can see how I pile all those little things in the front. That's why I always have so many handy. Alright, so this is the box that no matter how much I touch it, just gets dustier and dustier because I guess there's dust on my desk. But anyway, inside the box are 3 things and a piece of paper. We'll start with a piece of paper from the National Collectors Mint. And in case you weren't sure, it says it twice. National Collectors Mint. National Collectors Mint, just in case. Yeah, sure. The National Collectors Mint Certificate of Authenticity certifies and guarantees that each coin in this Silver Eagle Dollar precious metals set is the genuine, authentic issue of the United States government. Silver Eagle dollars are the biggest, heaviest, and purest silver dollars ever struck by the U.S. government, with each coin struck in 1 troy ounce of .999 fine silver. The 3-coin collection contains a 1986 coin clad by NCM and over 10 megagrams of platinum, as well as 25th anniversary 2011 dollar clad by NCM and over 15 milligrams of 24 karat gold, and an ultra precious metal coin clad by NCM with 3 milligrams of platinum and 4 milligrams of 24 karat gold. All coins are guaranteed to be in brilliant, uncirculated MS60 or better condition. Guaranteed by this piece of paper right here. They're over MS60, they promise. This guarantee is valid for as long as you own your coins, provided you have maintained them properly and preserved their original condition. Certified by people who signed it in fake printed ink. Actually, let's look at that under the microscope, because it almost looks like real ink. My God, I believe they did really sign it. I believe that's a genuine signature because it goes over the black line. I can't point with my mouse. But I don't know. Is that ink or is that printed? What do you guys think? It's really hard to tell. But it's a little too perfect. It has to be printed. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's tough. So let's look at the coins. So what you got here is 3 coins, and as I was facetiously reading, it's a silver one, a gold-plated one, and a gold and platinum-plated one. So I'll pull them all out and show them to you. And they're all guaranteed to be MS60, and I believe that because they are all in their original capsule. All right, so lighting-wise, we got to work on this here. All right, that's a little focus. 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 This is the silver one, which is... All right, we may use the microscope. This is the 1986 silver one. She's perfect, both sides. 1986 silver. Then there's the Another gold one like we had earlier, but this is a 2011, which is the 25th anniversary one. So 86 was the first year, and 2011 is a 25th anniversary. By the way, it's the year I graduated high school. 86. So that's a gold-plated one. And then the last one is the platinum and gold-plated banger. This is a banger with the two-tone platinum and gold proof. And this whole set is a bin for $120. With papers, gold, platinum, silver, it's the trifecta. Yeah, I'm trying to blind you guys with this piece of platinum right here. Now, it's not a platinum ounce. It's a silver eagle with 15 milligrams of platinum and 10 milligrams of gold, I think it said. Nope, 3 milligrams of platinum, 4 milligrams of gold. The 15 milligrams of gold is on the 2011, and the 86 is just straight up silver. Nope, it has 10 grams of platinum on it too. My bad. The 86 is also platinum. So 2 of them are platinum, 1 of them is gold. 2 are platinum, but of those, 1 is platinum and gold, and then this one's gold. But they're plated. They're still silver eagles underneath, just to be clear. I'll put the piece of paper up there because you can probably read it on my camera, and then you can see for yourself. Then it says, like right in there, the 86, 10 grams of platinum, milligrams. The 2011 25th anniversary is 15 milligrams of 24 karat gold, and the ultra precious metal is the 3 milligram platinum, 4 milligram of gold. All brilliant, guaranteed to be MS60. Why it say clad? Because they are clad in the gold and silver. They are American silver eagles, as it says up at the top here. They are pure 999 fine silver eagles, clad in gold, clad in platinum. Fractional platinum, I have some right now. Rhodium, no, I don't do rhodium. Do wildly unpredictable. But this set, $120 is a smoking deal. It's kind of rare. It's kind of vintage. It's kind of displayable. This thing's just a freaking banger, but the platinum eagle, the platinum clad eagle isn't bad either. The gold clad eagle is just like the ones I sold at the beginning, but this one here, fuck me, it's awesome. Let me try to show you guys on a different camera. Alright, let's go over here. I don't want them to fall out like the paper's gonna do them. Pop them in their slots so I can hold them up together as a set, so you can see the set in its display form. What I normally do is, take a piece of paper and it just kind of fits right there, more or less. It's hard to do upside down backwards, but find my camera. Yeah, that's a better view of them, kind of gold. So the first one is platinum plated American Silver Eagle. The second one is a gold plated American Silver Eagle. And the third one is platinum and gold, which is, honestly, that's the super banger in the mix. That's the one that just freaking lights up a room. $120 for the whole set. And the box, I promised I would show you the box. Let me show ruin a piece of paper here. Box is flawless. Everything about it is like mint. It's super soft. Like, this is the nicest velvet box I've ever had. It's just like, I could just, it's nice. Alright, so, any interest in that? Nobody's jumping on it, but I was explaining it for a long time. Let me put it back on the proper camera here. Slide it. Put that up here. $120. Come on, y'all. That's what I paid for it. No, nobody? Does anybody even like it? Does anybody wish they owned it but just doesn't want to pay $120? Am I even in the right ballpark of, I mean, should I be selling Hot Wheels or Magic cards instead? I mean, why are we here? I got fractional platinum. I'll show you some fractional platinum. Jay likes it. He'd make an offer. So make an offer, Jay. Gold Sniping Farmer, 120. Buy it now. Platinum covered gold, Silver Eagle, gold covered Silver Eagle, and a platinum and gold covered Silver Eagle. Jay offers $100. Tell you what I'll do, Jay. Are you gonna pay me today, or are we gonna do a thing where I have to figure out when you're gonna pay me? You gonna pay me tonight? If you're gonna pay me tonight, it would be a new wallet. It would be 106, and I'll do the offer. In fact, okay, tell you what, if it's tomorrow morning, like usual, or tomorrow is the deal, I'll let you slide. We'll do it tomorrow. $100. Plus 6 for the wallet. You don't have to split your 80 and 26. You can wait. Well, let's try to tighten that up. All right, so let's see. I do want to make the sale though. So 1 ASE PM plated set, $100 plus 6 for shipping. Write you down. J Smokes. Just don't make me wait forever, because I actually wait to transfer everybody's money all at once, so I only pay one fee, and it's like there'll be this one person lingering every week. It's not always you, not picking on you, just trying to make the point. It screws me up when people don't play by the I need it tonight rule. All right, cool. I pay for all the shipping, then I want to move the money to my bank and move on. So, all right, let's see, 106. The first person tonight that actually has to pay for his wallet, I think. Khan's already had a wallet. STT already had a wallet, I think. Yeah. Ronald Smith has a new wallet, but it included shipping. Ambonet, a free wallet, or had shipping already. Stacking this out. Got a guide on, I guess. Somehow got away with free shipping. I think I don't remember. Let's see. Yep. And Jay, you're the first person tonight to buy something out of 6 people that has to pay shipping. Sucker. All right, so nice pickup though. That's a great deal. I paid $120 for it. In fact, I probably still have the eBay listing up for it. No, I already lost that page. But anyway, nice pickup. That's a cool set. I really like it. It's super nice, man. When you see it and feel it in your hand, this box, it's just the softest freaking box. I don't know how they got their velvet so nice. But that's kind of why it picks up the dust so quick, because it's not all worn flat. Whatever. All right, so that's cool. That's actually going to have to ship pretty much right away because of the size. I don't want to pile up too much weight into this. So that one's going to ship after you pay regardless. All right. With whatever else you buy along the way. So that's all written down. That's all written down. That's all good. Thank you, sir. You're in the new wallet zone. Where are we at? Let's Gold Sniping Farmers here. Let's try to entice him a little bit with something. Gold Sniping Farmer, you in the mood for a 1/4 ounce of gold? Is it worth showing you? I've still got those, what are they, the polar bears? Yeah. Let's just go crazy for a second with something different. Blah blah blah. All right, we're gonna drop a mid-show big item here. I think I'm saying this right. Yeah. What's the right price? I want to give you guys a bargain on these. And they're going for... Oh, let me check the year. It seems to make a big difference. I think these are the new ones. No, they're not. Those are quarter ounces, my friend. Allow me to show you one up close and personal. They're in the factory packaging. They are brand new and flawless. They would grade. These are 2015 quarter ounce pure gold Canadian polar bears. We're probably going to have to go to the microscope. There's the focus. So it's mama bear and baby cub. Fine gold, 1/4 ounce of the gold. I have 2 available. They got the queen on the back. They're 2015s, still in their factory fresh pack. You get these graded, probably double your money. They're perfect. I would send them to NGC just like they are if you were the grading type. I don't have the membership for that. And that's the right price on them too. I hold back so much big stuff from you guys because I know most of you aren't really buying the big stuff, but I wish you would because I have so much larger value itemry, I guess, in my catalog. And I'm kind of running out of the little stuff. Where's Gold Sniping Farmer? He needs to snipe this gold. I think when my hand is in there, it doesn't know what to do. Yep. But then this one's like facing the sun. My new camera is much better, I will say that. I promised you guys the new camera and I delivered, and it is better. Those are quarter ounces. They are starting at $550. On eBay they go, for that year, they go as high as $675. You think I'm joking? I will show you. But I don't need to show you. In the factory fresh pack from Canada, from RCM, basically exactly like this in the pack, $655.39. I'm $6 cheaper than the manufacturer, than the Royal Canadian Mint. Here's the proof. There it is right there. I think it's the RCM selling it. Nope, it's not. Somebody low feedback. And they're Canadian $8.99, which is $655.39 US, and theirs isn't as nice. Theirs seems to be a little scratched and scraped. Mine are perfect. Mine are perfect! And I'm cheaper than them. There's the one right next to it for $672.99. $570 for the same year. The first one's not the same year. $650 for the same year. It's probably time to not pay your electric bill and buy one of these for $100 under their value. $650. Now you guys can't really see that, but I'll zoom it in some. There is one right there for 628. That's a little cheaper than mine. His selling that. Oh no, 628. I'm at 550. I was thinking 650. Yeah, so I mean, I'm crushing it on the price on these bad boys. Anybody interested in owning a piece of serious gold, having big boy gold in your stack? Let's see. Who needs the big boy gold? Because that's a real nice piece of gold there. Now, if you're into tents, we'll do some tents next. Because people do seem to be impressed by the gold, but they don't seem to be impressed enough to steal this gold from me. Alright, I'm gonna 3, 2, 1 them in a minute. After you guys finish double checking your comps. But I just showed you the comps. The comps are $100 higher than me. No deal? Alright, let's look at some 10th gold. I'm gonna pull these. I do not mind hanging on to them and selling them for $700 on eBay. It'll work. Alright, let's get some different gold. Oh, and somebody asked for fractional platinum too. I almost never show you guys my platinum, but I'll show you some platinum. And some 10th gold. Let's see what we got for gold here. Oh, that's a handy piece of 10th gold, but it's not the right box. We got lots of fractional gold. We'll do some fractional gold tonight. We'll do a lot of fractional gold tonight. I'm going to offer you guys this one every single freaking week. Just every single freaking week. I'm going to set this up here until somebody is smart enough to buy it. Because somebody is. Alright, I'm going to move to gold on a silver budget for the next couple of rounds then. Auction rounds, not gold rounds. I don't have... Well, I have gold rounds. Well, gold coins. But anyway, we'll start with something round. And we'll start with something small, but at the higher end of what I'm going to offer in the next few minutes. But I've offered this to you guys every single week. Eventually, one of you is going to buy it. We have some Libertad people here tonight, so maybe this will interest them. It is the... I think it's this year. I'm going to double check that with the magnifying glass real quick. I think they're all that. Yeah. Alright, so what we're doing here, you've seen it a million times before, or at least 22, because that's how old my auction is. This is going to be a bin item. Same price I offer it for every week, the right price. Actually, no, I'll drop the price $5 this week for our big sale we're having for birthday month. Dos pesos, 1.5 grams of gold, 1945. Good shape, real good condition. Can't get a focus, can't get a right side up. Gold, 1945 dos pesos. 0.0482 troy ounces, or 1.499.18 grams of 90% gold. So roughly 1.5 grams of gold basically is what's in there. Adjusted gold weight. You guys know what those pesos are. They're not new. Good way to get into some old numismatic gold for the right money. $120. Grams are almost 100, so think about it. If you're prepared to buy 1 gram of gold, you should buy this instead. Sorry for that old card with a little bit of markerage on it from other cards that were near it. Let's go on the... That's pretty good focus right there. We may not need the microscope on this guy. But I'm going to keep showing you this till one of you is smart enough to buy it. Every week. Who wants it tonight? We got some sad cowboy harmonica music to go with our Mexican gold. They write songs about Mexican gold. You guys need to own... They make movies about Mexican gold. You gotta own some Mexican gold. I have my piece. And my permit stack. But I'd sell it. Can't afford it. The piece that I have. Because I wouldn't price it right. Any interest in those pesos? Where'd you guys go? Still got only 13 of you here. Looks like after the GAW we lost half our people. That's a shame. Did somebody else come online at 8 o'clock? At 9 o'clock? Buying a lottery ticket? Okay. Well, any interest in those pesos gold at 120? Nobody? Okay, let's move on. I got some tint gold to show you. I got platinum too. Well, Ronald, you said you spent all your money already. You're the one that asked about the platinum. I'll just show you real quick what I have. If you're interested, I'll give you a price. The price is on these written down. I scrapped that piece of paper somewhere. Just double check what they are again. 2.5, 2.5, 5. Alright, I'll come up with bin prices on these. These are platinum Volcambi bars. I have two sizes. Just have to double check what I wrote down their prices were because I figured them out the other day. I have two at 2.5 grams. I don't think they're going to stand upright because they're top heavy. Two 2.5 gram bars and one 5 gram bar available. Well, can be platinum. We'll figure out their prices real quick. I have that, I think that scrap of paper is on my other desk to my right. Maybe. Write it down on one of these, or did I throw that piece of paper over there? Dang, darn it. Yes, it is. So the Volcambi ones are, buy it now, lowest. Oh, all the little stupid 1 grain bars that get in the way of real business. So the 2.5 gram bars are going to be $125 each, so I'm just gonna set it up like this bin. 2.5 gram plat. I think that's a 5, no, that's 10, we'll double check that. That's a 5. It's gonna be 5s you're going for. So I'm actually gonna go $5 under eBay on those. 5 gram one. Match eBay. It'd be $1 under eBay on that one. Alright. There they are. So eBay prices on those are $130 and $225 from the cheapest people. $230. So they're $130 and $230 on eBay. I'm at $125 and $220. So I'm at 5 under on the smaller ones and 10 under on the bigger ones. Stuart, you can't tell the difference. They used the same 1945 dies for like 9 years. And really it doesn't make any difference because they're the same dies. They just they didn't make new dies, which is why they're all the same year. Their die foo is strong. So I have platinum up now. Do your compage. Find your compage. If you don't have any platinum in your stack, these are pretty nice ones to have. I mean, in theory it matters, I guess. But when you think about stuff made out of gold, it's kind of funny because the gold is billions of years old, right? Like millions of years old. So whenever it was formed into a coin, if that coin says 1945 on it, the gold is still millions of years old. And if they make a restrike with gold, the gold they restrike it with could be melted down old versions of the same coin or from a completely different country. I will be right back in 10 seconds. Remember that we're always reusing the same gold over and over again, because gold never goes away. No, I don't believe there's any way to differentiate a restrike from the originals except maybe condition. But again, it says 1945 on it. There's no way to know which one it is. The gold is millions of years old anyway, so at some point, whether it was struck then or now, it's almost irrelevant. It's true of all gold, but when it's rare and dated, then it matters because it's a different thing than the metal. So, but pesos are all about the metal and just happen to have numismatic collectible value as well. Because even though they did restrikes, there's still a limited number. Just taking a moment to breathe. Excuse me for a second while I do that. Mute while I choked out on my dude. Alright. So no interest in the platinum. It was asked for, so I showed it. And down. But yes, I have fractional platinum. However, ask me for things if you actually want to buy them and I'll show them to you. But if you don't want to buy them, let's not take everybody's time with it. Alright, moving on. Gold Sniping Farmer, are you still here? Gold Sniping Farmer, are you still here? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, it is interesting. Alright, let's find some smaller gold then. I think I might have something smaller. Let's see. 2.5, 2. Oh, based on how things are going. Okay, Gold Sniping Farmer, you asked if those were tenths earlier. No, they weren't. But I will offer you some tenths at, I mean, just kind of an insane price if you want. Let me just double check this that they haven't gone through the roof because these are kind of rare and interesting. But I think I can let them go at a pretty good deal. Just want to make sure I've got the, don't screw up the year here. My magnifying glass. This is some older 1/10 gold. I want to look it up to give you the specs because it's not something you're used to seeing. Yeah, the guy with the fish. So these sell. Actually, no, these are the expensive ones. Let me show you the cheap gold. Well, is there any kind of tenth you really like, Gold Sniping Farmer? Because you know I have like 50 different ones. What I was gonna show you, which I thought I could sell cheap, I forgot I was wrong. I cannot sell these cheap. These would actually be like $265. Now I'm out of bars, cons. You guys have bought all my bars, and I don't really do silver bars. I'll double check, but I don't think so. What I was gonna show you, but these will be $265 each. These are Chinese 10 wands from 1997. Front and back, Same thing. It's a guy holding a fish. This is not cheap. This is premium, factory pack, 10-1, vintage. This is kind of like those polar bears, the factory packaged, as good as it gets, get them graded, level stuff. But yeah, let's go down to the cheap 110s. Cheap 110s we can start talking, I mean, if you want to go less than a tenth, we can talk about gold bars. I have sizes. The Auspicious Matters, yeah, that's what they're called. 265 of them. I have 2 of them. Anybody wants one? So let me put those aside though. You guys don't want the Dos Pesos, which means you're probably not going to want this expensive gram. But I'll show you cheap grams. We'll save that expensive one for when gold goes through the roof and you guys take anything you can get later when you're paying too much instead of buying it now while it's cheaper. Alright, let's see here. Let's start with the cheapest gram of gold I got in the whole freaking house. And actually, even though one of these is worth a tiny bit more than the other one, I'm going to put them both up as an auction. And it's going to be the usual take one or both. Next bidder gets whatever's remaining situation on these. So, Geigers, nope. But if I did, they'd be $275, and you guys don't even want the really premium stuff for $265. So I don't know what to do. But I don't have any gold Geiger. I have, I think, some gold copper, unless somebody ended up buying that, I think. All right, 1 gram IGR bars, starting bid. How low do I want to go? I mean, you guys want to buy the stuff, but I guess I can start these at that one's worth a little more. We'll start the bid at $80. Alright, so that's the right price. Alright, so there's 2 different ones available. These are 1 gram IGR bars. I have one in the like more credit card vibing thing that's got the itty bitty bubble around the gold in the middle. I've got the other one that's the older card with the plastic. They're both 1 gram IGR gold. Just different packaging, different prints on them up close. This one is the little bit more premium one than the other one, just because the harder card, the big thick credit card type of thing. You carry this in your wallet. I'll try to get the focus, but you guys can probably Google it faster. Turkish gold, gold, IGR. We can do the microscope, but it's just the IGR logo. And these are the older ones. But not as premium because it's more of a card and plastic kind of thing that you're used to with acids. So starting bid on those is 80. They're going for about 90 on eBay. I like the way the owl is peeking up there in the corner. That scene right there. Actually, that makes a nice thumbnail. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that if I can get that lined up on that white edge just right. Bear with me while I try to set up for a screenshot. Oh, that's pretty good. Cool. Let me save that over here. Ooh, I probably better not try to do that during the stream. It'll crash when I open the graphics program. Put this gold away. IGR bars, 1 gram, starting at $80. Look them up. They're going for $90 or more all day. 86 from RJ Bullion with free shipping. So here we are, under the lowest price you can get them anywhere. Again, for credit card fees and all of that. You guys contemplate, look it up. Start thinking about what you really do want to buy so I can get out the right things to show you. And I'm going to go take a quick biological break and be back in 60 seconds or less. Alright. Anybody interested in a gram bar? I don't have anything smaller. Do I? Well, I have a half gram, but it's $90 too. Because it's touching. The only half gram I've got. What are you looking to pay for a 10th gold sniping farmer? And I'll pick you out the best one I got. I could use to sell one. What kind of 10th do you dream? What kind of money would you pay for a 10th gold sniping farmer? Or anybody? Somebody make me an offer on something. Tell me what you want and what you pay for it. Let's try that. 1 ounce silver. Maybe. I'll look. I have gold all over my desk right now. The 1/2 gram I've got that I'll put in this same auction with a starting bid of $80, but it's only a 1/2 gram. But we'll let it be a winner's choice option on these two 1 gram bars that aren't moving when they should be at 80, which is a smoking deal. Is the 1/2 gram proof with a magic box that says so, Libertad bar. So this is the right price for this is $90, but I'll let it be an auction item starting bid of 80 as well. It's a $10 coin from, if I recall, it's like Sierra Leone or something like that. Try to be around 210. So if I had a $210 10th for you, would you want to maybe buy it? What kind do you like the most? Can't make out what country this is from. What's your favorite kind of 10th gold sniping farmer? I really need to sell one tonight. Yeah, 1/2 gram tatas. We're gonna look on the scope. She's from Solomon Islands. $10 coin. Libertad says so right on it officially, even though it's not from Mexico. It's from the Solomon Islands, so you figure that out. MFB. I don't know what that means. 1/2 gram of 4 nines. AU. 1/2 gram proof. She's proofy. But she's this is a super rare. There's only like 500 of these in the world. I think we looked it up a couple weeks back and it was 500 mintage, if I'm not mistaken. So it's super rare. And it was $90 when I bought it, but I have it up on the auction at 80. That's a super, like, just sit on it forever piece there. Not about the gold anymore on that one, it's about the thing itself. But the other two are just about cheap gold at $80 a gram. So, what's your favorite kind of 10th gold sniping farmer? Philharmonics, Britannias, Maples, Krugerrands, Panda Bears. I'm currently out of more in the Pacific stuff. I've probably got some Australian, like Animals. I have Eagles, but they're not going cheap. I have slabbed ones, but they're not going cheap. I got tons of Big Mike slab gold. Let's see. What kind of 10th would sell you? Britannias? Phillies? Krugs? Pandas? Maples? What else is in here? It's like some Australian shit. What do we got here? Kookaburra? Yeah, kind of pricey. Kangaroos, kind of pricey. Yeah. Puma or whatever, that's probably pretty high. Well, I do a Britannia though. Probably Perth is your favorite. Let's see. Do you like any of the Chinese stuff at all? Can you guys hear that weed whacker lawnmower going by my hand? Here, these guys, these are births. Let me double check something. I might have a deal for you. I might have a deal for you guys. Some money just to make sure I'm not gonna get stupid real quick and lose $60. This stuff changes too fast for me when we're on business. Pretty sure that's. Damn, that's tiny print, guys. I'll show you in a second, but boy, I can barely see it right here in my hand. Alright, 2022. So I'll just make sure I have it right there. If I can do this, then you're up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you try to stay at 210. Would you do... And you don't get my little capsule. You already know that you don't get my little capsule. It comes out of my box that holds these capsules. A 2022 Kangaroo U in pretty flawless condition. Straight off a roll into my little capsule for $210. Plus your wallet. Oh, you already have one. Queen on the back. We can go to the microscope and show you how flawless it is. But it is flawless. And I'll do that one for $210. They're $225 minimum on eBay. I'm just checking here. $230 and above on average, up to $250 and higher. Yeah, they run about $230 to $250 on eBay, but I will sell you one for $210 for being a good customer, because it's birthday month, because I need the money. If Gold Sniping Farmer doesn't take it, I'll open it up to the first bin after that. But I need a yes or no from him. If you see a no from him, the next one to grab it, grab it. Oh yeah, I should put it back on the roost side and we should look under the microscope. It's pretty nice. But it will be coming in a card, or probably a 2x2. Flat. Protect it from moving around. Microscope. But in the meantime, in between time, it's in my little thing from my box, so I don't touch it too much. You'll take it? Alright. That's a bin to my man, Gold Sniping Farmer. Alrighty, GSF. Good pickup. You can make money on that one, even on eBay, with the margin on that. So that's a new item. 2017. Oh no, sorry, that's the 2022. Sorry, 2022. We'll just put it in your wallet in this capsule for now. Take it out. We'll pack it up later. Let me not mix you up with SGT because you both have similar size wallets. To the right place. So now you have gold in your wallet. All right, boys and girls, nice one. Those grams are still up there. Anybody interested in those? Last call on the grams or the half grams, starting bid of 80. Last call on grams. I have more expensive grams and bigger sizes, but as far as gold grams go, those are the cheapest they're going to get tonight at 80 bucks a piece. I'll go ahead and this one's actually worth more like 120, but I'll make it a potentially $80 gram as well. This is the Scottsdale with the angel on it. So now you have 3 different grams to choose from for 80 bucks, or a half gram proof Libertad from the Solomon Islands low mintage. All choices at winning this auction for $80 or more. Anyone interested before I pull this one in about 30 seconds? I can't really offer you a much cheaper gold than that. Or a better selection of cheap gold. Doodly-doo, doodly-doodly-doo-doo. I'm gonna give you guys another shot at another bargain in a second. Once again, one that should go way higher. Some of those 2022 kangaroos are going up at 280, 290. So that was a pretty smoking deal. I don't remember what I paid for it, but I'm sure it was a hell of a lot more than that. Alright, I'm pulling all these grams. You guys aren't buying the small gold. Alright? Small gold was requested, small gold was not bought. I'll remember that. Going down your permanent records. Alright, grams. Anybody want 2.5 or, in between gold, like 5 gram, 2.5 gram? Is there any reason I should even put it up there? 2 gram gold, 2.5 gram. Should I be showing the bigger size bars to anybody interested in 2.5 or 2 gram bars? Or more expensive 1 gram bars? Yes, yes, no, no. We'll go back to some silver. Oh, well, you know what I'll do? I'll do another $210 tint of gold. Let me just go ahead and set this one up. This is the first one I got out, and I was going to do it for 210. So this will be a bin of 210 to the first person to grab it that wants it. This, let me just double check the year so I can tell you the year, because it'll be the first question. I'm pretty sure this is a newer one. Oh no, it's a 1991. So an older one. $210, 1991 Philharmonic 1/10 in a capsule. 1991 model. Good looking coin. Great shape. Austrian Philharmonic 210. The bin. Let's look at it on the scope. Smoking deal, look up your comps. Oh, you guys don't even have to check your comps with me. Every coin is a different focus. So these are the ones with the musical instruments all over them. I love these. I have a few. This is an older one. Wiener Philharmoniker. From the Vienna Philharmonic in Austria. Österreich. Republic Österreich. 1991. Who are my 1991 babies in here? That would make you 31 years old. 32 almost. 200 shillings. It is a coin. It is in a capsule. It is vintage. 31-year-old gold. 31-year-old, million-year-old gold. $210. Well under market value. Who needs it? Who wants it? Who's got to have it? Anybody? Gold Sniping Farmer, I will allow you to trade this 91 for the 2022 if you'd like it better, if you'd rather have the older one. Since nobody's jumping on it. So if you'd rather have the 91, which is probably not in as nice a condition, but it's older, with a capsule, versus the 2022 in a card, but much better condition, same price, your choice. Pick one. Oh, sorry, it was a kangaroo that you bought. I'm totally tripping right now. They're totally different things. I was getting confused. But yeah, you could still switch if you want. If you'd rather have this. I thought you would be. It's way better. It's way more valuable. Alright, well, just one last thing then. Where did that... Oh, he's on the microscope. So the one last thing then is that, well, no, these things are almost $300. I'm not gonna put it up there to bargain. Just take those down. All right, so I'm pulling that bin. All right, nobody's on the gold. Let's go back to silver. Here's a piece of gold that's kind of in the middle between grams and those pesos and tenths. I'll put it up there, then we'll go back to silver. But I always forget about this piece. I think I sold one of these to one of you guys recently. Is it shipped already? Probably, because I don't see it here. I used to have 2 of them. Alright, so this is going to be... Alright, so this is a bin gold as well, because I'm not going to bother with auctions on the gold. It's one who's either going to buy this or you're not. But this is a 2012 PCGS First Strike MS69 21 Panda, 1/20th of an ounce for $125. Slabbed gold, guys, $125. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these are 3 grams, not 3.1, because China. But we'll double check that on the scope, because I'm pretty sure the weight is down there in English. These are in pretty great shape. Signed, sealed, delivered. First 30 days of release. Yeah, we'll do some more 1-ounce bullion. I was just trying to sell some gold, because really right now, gold is the better buy. Silver's on its way back up. Should be stealing gold while it's still cheap. Let's look at that fine print at the bottom on the microscope. $1/20th of an ounce. No, not 3 grams, right. These are like 1.5, 1.7, something like that. Mommy panda and baby panda 20. Well, 1/20th of an ounce. It's the right price. The price is nice at $125. PCGS First Strike. I believe the Chinese gold is a secret hidden thing right now that when... Because one of two things is going to happen. We're either going to go to war with China someday and Chinese gold will become valuable, or they're going to disappear because we nuke them off the face of the earth and then Chinese gold becomes valuable, or China takes over the world and it's their gold that matters. So one way or the other, Chinese gold is probably worth having in your stash. Because regardless of the 3 outcomes, they're rapidly becoming one of the biggest economic powerhouses on the planet. Having some of their gold is probably a good idea. I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch of Chinese silver as well. Alright. Any more 1-ounce bullion for the night? Yes, indeed. Base Miner, welcome, welcome. Stewart needs to hit the corner and work his ass off. Well, I mean, that's one way to put it. And one way to do it. That's the oldest profession, to buy the oldest metal. So I'm all for it. I support your right to have an Only Stewart's page. Alright, so cool. Let me pull a 1/20th, but you gotta take one last look at that gorgeous butt bear, man. I mean, it's a really nice piece of gold to own for $125. Alright, but you're not gonna own it today, because it's going away. Alright, now we're going back to silver. Silver bullion, you say. Alright? Big or small? Looks like small the way you guys are doing tonight. We'll do some basic stuff here. Do I want to do what I'm thinking of doing right now? You know, just a second for it. Look at this here. Alright, so we have here what you already know look like Aztecs because they are Aztecs. These are going to be an auction, you know how we do, and in a few it'll be take one or all, then people line up, starting bid $1. $15 to Hammy. These are 1 ounce Aztecs. Y'all know what they are. I got a couple in capsules left and one a thingamabob. Stack and Steve's at 19. Ham Bones at 20. Cons at 22. These are popular. Ronald at 23. Came out of the gate quick. Where are we going to go from there? Y'all have seen the backs of these, I'm sure. Got Montezuma on them, or whoever it is. Sunset. Maybe it is. Roteca, whoever it is. You guys know what these look like up close. If you haven't seen one up close, these are phenomenal. With everything going on these guys, man, there's so much. These are the most intricate rounds ever. I don't know, like there's a few, but there's eyeballs down here like you never even notice without the microscope, like straight up eyeballs. Look at this there. Snakes, like space tubes and oxygen tubes. You know they had spaceships in Aztec land, man. We're at 23 to Ronald Smith. Cuauhtemoc. It's Cuauhtemoc. Okay, now we know his name. I never knew it was under there before. It was clearer on this one. Yeah. Cuauhtemoc. So that's Cuauhtemoc, everyone. He's happy to meet you. You can just tell by the look on his face. He's about to have his people kill you and put you on top of a pyramid in the jungle. Cuauhtemoc. We're at 23. Let's go ahead and get ready for a sniper activities. Set up for that. Open the chat. Was he? Did he invent civilization and stuff? Alright. right, so snipers, we have Ronald Smith currently in the lead at 23. This is your call to act now. All right, let's see where we came in at there on those bad boys. Over to the chat room, over to the left screen, over to the live chat, over to the refresh. Cutting it close on Stewart. We got to find out if he's in or out. Top chat. We don't want top chat, although he's in on that. Let's see how it stays with live chat. He got it. Stewart got him. How many? There's 3, but wait. But wait. You're looking at $25 silver rounds, and you want 2, but I have some news for you guys. There's 3 on the screen, but there's 20 more in this tube. Brand new uncirculated dudes. I think the one on the end may have a little color. Being on the end, being touched. So you would like 2? I'll give you the 2 in the capsules. At this point, I now have 21 left. Who else would like some $25 Aztecs? Let me get you wrote down, Stuart. Would you like more than 2, Stuart? Okay, folks, I have 1 more loose and budget met. Gotcha. And 20 in there. Who needs $25 Aztecs? Bid them to win them, guys. Turn them loose. Stuart, you got the 2 in the capsules. Bonus. For being the guy who broke the ice. So you're at plus 50 plus... You have a wallet. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you got a guide, so you don't even have to pay for your wallet.
These balls.
8:43. We're probably only going to go about another 15 minutes, so this is probably some of the last silver I'll put up, maybe another item or 2. Then we'll do a final giveaway and get her done. We're down to 10 people. You guys are about spent out. Anybody want $25 brand new Aztecs? I mean, this is probably the best deal on silver you're going to find in town. I'll show you the whole tube. $500 plus the 1 extra would be $525. And I'll tell you right now, I bought these when silver was 30. This was a $600 tube. I have the receipt. So I'm selling it below what I paid for it. Just to keep it moving. Give you guys some options on bulk silver. 1 from the tube, says Jay. Yep. To be honest with you, Jay, you won't be able to tell the difference from the ones in the tube and this one. But I'll give you 1 from the tube because this one does seem to have a little bit of brown on the edges. Let's get one out of there. Let me actually grab a glove. Put that into a baggie for you right off the bag. Right off the tube in the middle where it's nice and clean. I got a glove right here. Just don't like to wear it because I can't open it. I get cigarette ashes all over it. Next, I'll get a surgically clean bag. So here's how we're going to package your brand new one. We're going to start by moving it into a bag, and then I'll pack it more safely later. But for now, just to get it out of the tube, we'll take a brand new bag out of the sterile bag set from China. We'll open it up with our empty hand here, and then we will take this thing and kind of shake out a couple until we get one in the middle that's nice and fresh. Fresh. Last white for you, alla perfecto, no color, nice and perfect. Any color is just the cardboard and yellow light in my room reflecting off it, because this box is made out of cardboard. Anyway, your specimen is bagged and tagged. I will write it up for you. Anyone else need fresh tubies? $25 an ounce. Probably the best deal you're going to get tonight. All the other rounds I've got tonight will probably be a little bit more. That's cheap silver. It is. It's cheaper than I paid for it. But it's time I finally sold some. Alright, so that goes on the J. Alright. Anybody else on Aztecs? I'm feeling a no from y'all, or you already would have said you wanted them at 25 bucks an ounce. I don't think I can do you anything better tonight, guys. Anybody else? Put them away. I took my glove off. That was stupid. Put it back on. Gotta clean up. Clean up. Clean up. Everybody clean up. Go backwards. Walk on my hand. Spin it around. Well, you gotta clean one out of the middle. Yeah, they're all, well, yours are just as shiny in the capsules. They're really just the same. This one, actually, I'm gonna put it on the end. What's in this plastic thing? So that's still 20 since he only took one. So that's still a full tube if anybody needs a tube. Last call. Aztecs are gone. All right, we have 13 minutes left in the show. We're gonna do one more item. We'll just do some random silver round from behind me here. Let's see. Let's do an interesting one. Let's do one that will not go for $25 because I'm going to set a reserve on it. Actually, guys want something? Get two of these. But I told you the silver wasn't going to get any cheaper. Oh, Space Miner wants an Aztec. He was lagging. Okay, that blows the tube up. It's no longer a full tube. Alright, well. Damn. Okay, hang on. Let me put the glove back on and get all that taken care of. Alright. Now I got to buy another Aztec for more than I sold them for to fix my tube size. Alright, that's good though. I need to sell them. Gonna start seeing those more often to let tubes. Yes. I'm pulling you one out. I got my glove on for you here, but I'm just gonna take that top one since you were late. That's the one that was already out. All right. What are you doing there, Jay? With your pointing up? You just pointing up, Space Miner. I got him. All right, Space Miner. I got you. This is you. I'll write you up. That's gonna be 25 plus a new wallet for you is 6, and I don't believe we've done business, so. I'll need you to pay for that right away, please. That'll be 31. If you use PayPal, it's 32.65 or something like that with a 4%. But we're at the end of the show anyway. Only going to have one more item, so pretty much settling now is required for everyone. But anyway, I'll write that down. 25 plus 6 for the wallet. Get you a wallet going. You can keep this wallet till next week. I hope you'll come back and spend more. Otherwise, I'll be looking for you to email me. Tell me where to send it. So if you want to do that after the show, that's also a thing. We can ship it right away. Plus 6. Aztec. 5. Your wallet is generated. Your price is written down. Cons wants an Aztec too. What is with the lag? Guys. Alright. Cons, I got you. Let me add it to your list. That's the first thing you bought tonight, so we start you on the list. Plus 25. You already have a wallet. I still have everything. I'm not gonna, you don't have to see me do it. I'm putting one in your wallet for you. Yeah, that's right. They're all realizing this is, I told you, I gave you plenty of warning that we were getting to the end. We're gonna do one more item tonight, but it's not gonna be as cheap. Alright, so Cons, I got you. That's in your wallet now for 25. All right. Anybody else on the Aztecs? Last call on the Aztecs. We got 10 minutes left in the show. I got stuff to do for the rest of the 10 minutes. So Aztecs. One from tube earlier. I missed it. Okay, Hambo. Let me give you Gammy plus 25. Bag bagging and tagging one for you. What I'm basically doing now is I figured out a way to pour them from the tube into the baggie, but I'd have to put the glove back on, and I don't have to touch it. Like shaking it there. I get the bag open. Okay, you're bagged and tagged. Alright, so you got a shiny from the tube. And boom. Alright. Yes. Nope, no more in capsules. Those are gone. Gotta move quick on the capsules. Handling that stuff right over here for you. We're doing Lucy's from the tube at this point. Alright. Got the ones you had. Perfect time. Great. Well, I still have like 16 or whatever left in here now. I have to count them now every time. You guys messed up my perfect tube score. My OCD's all out of whack. Alright, so that's it on Aztecs. We're done with those. 7-8 minutes left in the show. Let's do the last item I have up. These are vintage. These are, I'm just going to say it so you can start thinking and looking up comps. And I'll get it typed in so you can actually start going for it officially. These are really cool. These are capsule, different kinds of capsules, because I got them at different times. They are the same round, though. Oh, that one just fell out of its capsule. That's not cool. Let's put that back together. I probably shouldn't have touched it, but so goes. Oh, that was a disaster. We'll get back to that in a second. I'm kind of running low on capsules. I'll show you this one. These are Apollo 11 commemorative American silver from NASA 2019, 69 to 2019 NASA fine silver. I'm gonna start these out. These are vintage. These are cool. This one needs to be I need to put my glove back on and fix its capsule. But let me set them up for the auction action. There aren't two available. I formerly worked for NASA for about a year and a half. That's not that big. All right, so starting bid. $30. Let me get this one fixed. They're both like brilliant blast white, perfect. The one in the capsule that fell apart is actually the shinier of the two, believe it or not. But I don't know that they're any different really. They're great proof-like in their two-tone finish. I'll get you close-ups in just a moment. You have to take that inner ring out because it's falling apart. This one's going to be a little loose. That's what it's at. That's it though. I'm almost out of capsules. I don't get some more. Okay, so, but yeah, they are. They're super cool. They got the eagle on the moon. I was looking for Eagle on the Moon, who's one of our community friends. And I was trying to save one of these for them, but they haven't been back. And I've told them 2 or 3 times, you got to come see these Eagle on the Moon rounds I got. But if I sell them tonight, they will miss out. 69 to 2019 NASA commemorative Apollo 11 rounds, starting bid $30. I told you they wouldn't be cheap silver, they would be good silver, but they're cool. Earth in the background. Space Miner, that seems to fit your name. First bid to win will get the one in the better capsule, or both. This is the last item of the night. I've been on for 3 hours. I actually started today with a terrible headache. I took aspirin and acetaminophen all day and kicked it, smoked weed all day and made it go away, ate a meal, cooked myself a steak for lunch. And ate half of it, which didn't sit well because I bought the steak at the bargain lane of the Kroger where it was like today's date on the steak when I bought it, and I cooked it today and it was a little brown around the edges and I'm not sure it was bad, but I'm okay. But I'm done with the stream for the night. 3 hours is enough for me today. I don't have to freak out and pay the rent this week, so I don't have to stream until midnight to keep the lights on. And I'm not feeling 1,000%, so we're going to wrap up with a GAW after the Apollo auction ends in a moment. and then we'll run through wallets and emails and totals and all the usual things, and then we'll socialize for a few minutes and call it a night. It was a pretty good steak. Like, I always, in my Kroger, I tend to, because I'm single and old dude and live about a half mile from the Kroger and the post office, my life's very convenient. But I know exactly when to go in there when the butcher puts out the, like, stuff that's stamped today. Tends to go out at about 6:30 p.m. So if I go down there at 6:30 or 7 o'clock, like that's when I went last night, I got a steak that was dated for sell by today, the 9th, last night on the 8th. It was like a $14 steak, and I got it for $4.71. It was a sirloin, pretty nice piece of meat, and but it was a little brown around the edges. That's okay, Shroomy. I love you, man. You've participated more than anyone over the last year. And of course, for anyone who doesn't know, Shroom Day, you're in the presence of greatness, everyone. Shroom Day made this out of silver. This is just fucking amazeballs. It's my favorite possession. And it's in memory of my mom and his mom. We have moms who both had owls in common. And one day we were talking, he's like, I have something that needs to be with you. I did pay for it, but yeah. I think I paid for it. Or did you give it to me? No, I don't even remember. No, that I had to have it. No, I did. And it's one of my, it's so heavy. Like, it's silver. It's like 2 ounces of it almost. I don't know. It's hard to read his stamp. I hate to say it. Do you remember how much silver's in here? Surely. Like 1.5? Oh my gosh, I broke the owl. Do you remember how much silver is in this, man? I can't remember the amount, and it's kind of hard to read the bottom. Isn't it awesome? I'm giving Shroom the big shout here because this is the best thing ever. I want to say it's like 0.8, 1.8, 2.4. I can't read it. Fine silver. Oh, that says fine silver. It says 999 fine silver. I'd have to weigh it to know what's in it. Real close to 1 ounce. Let's find out. Well, you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong if you think it's close to 1 ounce. I'll show you why. This might work. $1.38. It's over an ounce. It's 1.38 ounces. Pretty cool. One of my favorite things in the world. Proud to know you, man. Proud to call you a brother. Apollo 11, where did we leave off? No, it is close to an ounce. It's just bigger than you thought. We have Space Miner at 30 on the Apollo 11. Let's run snipers and get this show on the road. Let me set up my old message. I appreciate you too, man. All right, let's go. So snipe away. You're looking to hit 31, 32 bucks here. You're in 30 right now. It's the competition. All right, lifted off my desk like a rocket. Apollo 11. That's going at $30 to my man Space Miner. Is it going to be one or both of them, Mr. Miner? In the words of Trey Anastasio Fish, Mr. Miner, Mr. Miner. Where do you go when the lights go out? One, please, in the nicer capsule for you. How about that? New customer and all. That leaves one for anybody else that would like an Apollo 11 round at $30. It is the last item available this evening. Space Miner is plus 30. Has a wallet going already. It's over here on my side. Let's see. Peter, Robert, John, Space Miner. Where did your wallet go already? Here it is. That's and Apollo. Who's gonna take that other Apollo off my hands for 30 bucks? You guys know it's cool as crap. Super cool, it's super rare and super uncommon. I don't know if it's rare, but it's uncommon. Thanks, man. I assume you're a man. I don't know. Space miners could be women, or men that were women, or women that were men, or anything really, I guess. As long as you're an adult miner and not a minor, you can have this round for $30. All right, so anybody else want an Apollo? No? Yes? Maybe so? Anybody? Nobody else bid, did they? All right, I'll keep an Apollo. I like Apollo. All right, that one's off the table. We're done with it for the night. Let's do business. Who needs a GAW? We got to do a GAW for the last 11 of you that are here. Let me get the bot set up, reload the bot, turn on the mods, go to the left desktop, set up the stuff. Our hashtag for the end of the night tonight is going to be a keyword. Our hashtag is going to be, let's think of a good one. It's fun. Well, like, we are kicking off my birthday month of auction weeks here, so we're gonna do the keyword I can't be driving 55. I turned 55 this month. The keyword is gonna be alive 55. Because that's what I am. I'm alive 55. Get 'em in while you can. This is for a gram. Anybody, I had a couple people email me this week asking for 10-ounce silver bars. So, even though I said I was done with the auction and the show, was anybody here tonight for 10-ounce silver or 5-ounce silver? I did not show any during the show. But was anybody here for 5 or 10-ounce silver tonight that didn't get to see any and wish that they had? You know, for what it's worth, I didn't realize I carried this in here, but I'm going to bounce off the sign-up screen and go back over here to the camera for a minute. I think it's funny. I'm so committed to my coin collecting. Who knows what this coin is? Who knows what this beat-up 1977 Roosevelt dime really is? Why is it so big? Can anybody guess what this is? Jay Smokes, I'm going to give you a shot at this one. What do you think this is? There's no prize, just bragging rights. I'll give you another view. Does that help? Seeing how thick it was? Nope. Does that help? I've had this thing. I bought this in 2012. This is 10 years old and it's been my daily driver. I've worn the chrome off it down to the brass, down to the pot metal. And it's still fully functional. I didn't realize I had that on my desk in here because I was ashing my roach into it because it was doing the thing where it turns into little chunks of weed on the roach. I've had it for 10 years. 2012, 11 years. A pure silver one would probably be cool, except it would probably wear down. I don't know. How hard is silver, like, when it rubs against itself? I don't know. I am firing it up, Stuart. You think I haven't been the whole time? You think I don't sit here this whole show and just pull my hair out selling stuff too cheap so I can buy my drugs, man? It's not like that. But I actually get this for free. I sold a guy a car. He paid for most of it in cash, but he still owes me $1,600 on the car. And I'm getting it paid in weekly weed installments of $200 a week. So I'm all set on the week. All right, what were we doing? We were doing a giveaway. for the cause of safety. All right, yeah, we got to have a safety meeting. Good call. Safety meeting. So what are we doing here? We're going back to the item box to get off my incriminating video, and it's all out of focus, not out of whack. Let's just put visuals there for now so it focuses on something. We'll have Scrooge talk. We'll have a couple ducks and owls having a bird party here. That's just a visual while we do our final giveaway for a gram. We have 12 eligible users. We probably have 14 people in the room, so a couple people are not in the giveaway. Let's go back to the left screen where you can see what's going on. It looks like I got Cons, Daniel, Goldclaim, Farmer, Hambone, Jay, Ronald, Sean, Shroomy, Space, Stacker, Stewart, and Terma. Couple people are missing. Maybe SGT, are you still here? If so, you're not in the giveaway, but I'm gonna run it because we're at after 3 hours and we are done. Alive 55, there it is. Jay Smokes coming in clutch with a gram of Bama. And as we said earlier, I would do a round one at the end because I'm getting lower on the round ones in the magic bag here, as you can see. There are far fewer round ones left than square ones, so the round ones are going to be the end of stream giveaways from now on. It looks like there's 2 prospectors and an eagle in there, so I'm just going to pull that prospector up to the top for you. Jay, you're getting a prospector. For tonight was a good night, good sales. You're going to get one of the cooler grams as a result. So you got what you want on the scope. You're getting a little tiny gram American Prospector. Those are the most popular ones, probably besides the Eagle commemorative ones. Rising Sun, which is pretty cool. There's a man in the back in his eyes. Where's the red of the sun? There's a man in the back, as a matter of fact. Anyway, there's a house with a rising sun in it. And so you're getting yourself a little Prospector Grammy on top of your other 2 purchases today. Put that in a baggie. Put it in your pile, man. Put it in your pile, Gomer. Let's see. Where are the little bags? Where are the tiny bags? Did I move the bag of bags? Yes, I did. Here's the bag of bags. All these different sizes. Awesome Grammy. Yep, it's always good to win a Grammys. Oh, it's too late, Shroomy. I think you're way behind, man. But you were in, so you got on there, but it's over already. We gave it away. So that one goes into Jay Smoke's pile. All right, let's talk about business. Who needs totals? Who needs totals? You're too late, Shroomy. You're not live anymore. We already gave it away. All right, you ain't live. Okay, so who needs a total? Anybody needs a total? I got your totals. This is how I keep notes, so you guys know. Like, this is what I do. And that's why I need you guys to stay on point with your emails, your screen names, and things like that, because this is how I know what you owe. And then behind me, pinch cord now so I can move this camera around. I have all these wallets lined up over there with piles of stuff on them, and down here on these shelves with everybody's stuff on them, separated out with what you owe me. It's just your screen name, your pile of stuff, and whether or not you got to pay for your wallet or not. So I really don't keep records. There's no federal investigation going to happen in my house, because my house is full of, you know, things that go pew-pew and things that go and stuff like that. So I don't really invite a lot of, you know, and I got a lot of things that are shiny. When you put all that together, I don't keep records. Let's just put it out. So it's on you to make sure that you tell me when you want it shipped, that I get your emails and your addresses. As you can see, I just showed you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 wallets in my possession. Don't tell me in here, Steve. Send me an email. Follow up by emails. I can't keep track of the chat. The chat disappears after the auction for 24 hours till YouTube puts it back up. So here's everything you guys need to know. If you use PayPal, add 4% to your totals. I can tell you your totals. I can do everything by email, but not in the chat room. It's here. I'm here to tell you a number so you can send me the money, and that's about it. Ronald, I don't know what you paid, but you owed $100. either. I just know you sent money. Oh yeah, you paid 104. So Ronald, did you buy anything else? No, you did not. You're good, Ronald. You're all straight. 100%. Generally, I'm here to give out totals. Afterwards, I go dig through all the emails and payments and 3 different payment systems and 10,000 emails. So that's why I need you guys. I just follow up and I check your names off this piece of paper. As I go through the payments, I check your name off on here and I'm like, okay, Ronald paid 100, so I'll do this. I'll be like that, right? And when I got Ronald paid, then I cross him off of this list. But now he just got a wallet here. And when I finally get an email from him, I will immediately make his shipping label from that email and it'll go. That's how my process works. So it really requires you to email me and pay me. Those 2 things happen and I cross you off here and then I wait for the where to send it message and I do that immediate. Yep, well there's a ton of competition, Stuart. What I need is more bidding competition and maybe that's what you meant. But as far as streaming goes, I'm up against some of my favorite guys in the business, the people that I spend money with, like SC Stacker, who now is known as Coinbox, Saka Plata, who I love very much, AG47, who always has really interesting stuff, and many others that I enjoy going to see as well. By the way, Silverpaws didn't join us tonight. He wasn't feeling well today, but he has invited me to guest on a show with him this week. Probably Tuesday or Thursday afternoon show. We'll do some races. So I'll have some interesting pieces out that I don't normally set out on the auction that you'll be able to win, like superhero coins and some of the things that really need to sell for $50 or $60 and not $25 or $30. So I'll run them in races on other people's channels. Feel free to stop by and say hi and participate in those things for some of my other option silver that I have that's more valuable. Otherwise, if nobody needs a total, and if nobody needs any more information, then I will just basically say this week is Friday the 13th, so you guys be careful out there. JetMech, if you're still in the building, I hope your back pain is less so sooner than later. Thank you to all you newcomers who participated tonight. That was just awesome. There's no reason I shouldn't just be looking at you all, but I don't have my teeth in. It is what it is. But at this point, we're pretty much done. We can kind of hang out for another few minutes and get some watch time on the books and shoot the shit. Does anybody have any questions, comments, complaints, management reports? Want to go full Karen on me about anything? Are you enjoying the shows? We're on number 22 now. I'm getting a little better at it. It goes a little faster. It moves a little smoother. I make quicker decisions about how much money I want to lose. Got a lot of inventory behind me though. All those boxes are still full of stuff and I keep putting more stuff in them. And again, I have a lot of stuff that's just more expensive. Thanks, man. It's not till the 17th, so we got one more auction before my birthday where there'll be more birthday specials and fun. Extra trivia gauze and stuff like that, like I did tonight. And then throughout the month, and then we'll celebrate Halloween. Maybe we'll have like a... No, it wouldn't work. I was like, how can we have a costume stream where if you can like prove to me you're in a costume, you get in a raffle or something, but there's no way for you to post a picture or anything on YouTube. It's really kind of suck for you to interact with me that way. But please continue to visit my show, share me out. I'm thinking about making some content. I just really pretty slack in between my auction shows. I'm not getting things done like I should in my life. But it is what it is. Won't not say it again. Yeah. I told you happy birthday once already, goddammit. That's just it. Cannot have any more happiness until next year. You think so, Stuart? Well, I appreciate that. I'm just a laid-back guy, not trying to put on airs, man. I'm super transparent about how I do my pricing. I tell you when I'm losing money. I'll prove when I say it, if it's true or not. We talked gold and platinum. I listened in stat gold mostly, but could resist platinum low and scooped it too. Hey, look, I own some platinum, but as you've seen, it's hard for me to sell it, right? And there's part of the problem. Platinum is a really long-term play because platinum, And even then it's debatable because there are some concerns that pretty much everything platinum is used for industrially, they're coming up with alternatives for it. So it's kind of tricky with platinum. Platinum was the domain of catalytic inverters for so long, but as we move to electric cars, there's still platinum in those, but not as much. It's really, and then they're coming up with alternatives, you know, other alloys and other designer metals that serve its purpose. So I don't know about platinum, but I have some, and I do offer it for sale when people want it. I like it. I mean, when I grew up, like in 1986, as I've told you many times, was the year I graduated high school, my class ring was a platinum ring, or it was platinum plated silver. I don't remember because a girl got it my senior year and still has it to this day, but I got her virginity, so we're even. At the end of the day, I don't have my class ring anymore, but it was platinum because that was a big deal in the 80s. Platinum was more expensive than gold, and it was super cool to have the platinum class ring, man. Like, I was the best. But now it's the price of gold. Trollfire, do not forget to email me how to send you things, because you've got a guide here. I just need to stick a stamp on it and send it. It'll be coming by Whiskey Show. I need to clean off these 19 wallets that are piled up. Some of you that just started tonight, your wallet's good for another week. But I'm going to start sticking to that 2 or 3 week wallet rule, because some of them are getting really heavy and expensive to pack and ship. And second of all, I'm running out of room. I mean, the room I have behind me that I showed you, you can see how they're kind of lined up wall to wall there, and I've moved over to another shelf, and the other shelves are full of merchandise and display items. So it is what it is. But let's move some wallets, and let's all have a good week. No, oh, by the way, earlier, the first trivia question of the night was Grindr. I know what that is. I have gay friends from Silicon Valley, from the boss of Hooli. The other quote that I dropped that nobody got was, "Okay, crazy pound pup, come on girl, hop in the truck." Nobody got that quote at the midstream. Jason Mraz from the song, I think it's called Born in the USA. It's the one about fireworks on the 4th of July, blah, blah, blah. So a Jason Mraz song from the early 2000s had the line, "Hello girl, you crazy pound pup, come on girl, hop in the truck," or something like that. So that was the reference I was looking for on that, just to finish the trivia for the night, but nobody got it. And as far as that goes, I think that's the end of the show, folks. Stuart doesn't have any uploads yet. Change. Let everybody follow each other. Yeah, let's all drop some channels. Shroomy, you're a boss. You can drop channels. Chris Rivera, good to see you, man. You're catching us right at the end, my friend, but I've seen you here before. And I always remember your name because I went to school with a Chris Rivera. No, I didn't go to school with him. I worked with him in Florida. A guy named Chris Rivera. In the 2008, 2009 period. Yep, so I think I'm already subbed to Trollfire. I'm a little afraid to open channels while I'm in OBS and screw things up, but I'll come back to the chat later and try to subscribe to folks. Or if you subscribe to me and I see it, I'll follow you back. I really need to start posting on Instagram. I got an account over there and I put 2 or 3 things up, and a few of you have seen them and responded, and I have followers, but I don't really know what to put there. Yeah, drop your Shroom. Shroom puts up life stuff, like it's not metals all the time. Shroom blogs about his life, and I like that. I want to do more of that, but it doesn't fit my channel theme, and so I'm thinking about starting a channel that's just... I think I would do more videos of live streaming if I had not chosen to get into the metals niche. I love metals. I want to make my money this way, but ultimately it's not the kind of videos that I thought I would enjoy making. They're not as much fun as I thought. It's too much research, not enough exciting to talk about how the Buffalo nickel got made. You know, like, it's cool, but it's not 15 minutes worth of video and 5 days worth of research cool. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I want to do more creative stuff. I have all these cameras, projectors, tools for a full studio of both music and videography and photography. and I want to do more creative work. I would love to make a short film. I would love to make a movie. I would love to make a TV series where I go to all 50 states and look for treasure and put it on Historic Metals like I've talked about before. But that's money. So, yep, the one bin that I could still pull off tonight, Chris, that's available are Aztec 1 ounce rounds straight out of the tube for $25 each. But I've actually kind of finished selling for the night. But I do have those Aztecs sitting here at $25 an ounce. That's one bargain. I'll throw some more out there. $6 shipping on the wallet. So let me know, Chris, if you did want any Aztecs. That's basically the only thing left. And if you don't know what Aztecs are, I'll show you one. But they're in a tube, and I'd have to put on gloves, and they're not packaged, you know, to touch. So just let me know. Otherwise, next time I start at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Mountain, and 4 p.m. Pacific, I guess. Yeah, tossed the batarang. Okay. Gotcha, Space Miner. $6 for shipping if you didn't win your wallet in a gauze. Some of you did tonight. Yep. It's been a good night, and I managed to cream another 10 minutes. Apparently, watch time supposedly counts, but I don't know, because every time I look it up in the manual and on YouTube guru channels, they say, yes, live streams can get you to 4,000 hours. Even recently, they're saying that. But I only have 600 hours on my channel, and I've done 22 3 and 4 hour auctions. That's 100 hours for one person that watches them all the way through. Most of you guys average 16 minutes on my auction, believe it or not. Although some of you are here for the whole night, my metrics show that my average auction view is 16 minutes. So I don't know how that's calculated. For a 4-hour show, when I know I'm sitting here talking to the same people for the whole 4 hours, how they only get a 16-minute average view duration out of that? I guess it's because for each one of you that watches 4 hours, there's somebody that comes in for 40 seconds, doesn't say a word, and leaves. And that fucks up the average, I guess. I don't know. But please do smash the like, leave comments on things, watch my other videos, promote my channel. Let's get this auction moving, and I'll keep bringing you bigger and better deals as much as I can. And then in terms of that, I'm trying to figure out other ways to bring you content without, you know, just making boring content for the sake of putting up a video. I'm not doing, I thought weekly content, but I don't want to put up weekly trash. I'd rather put up one banger every 2 months that I get excited about and make and spend the time on than to put one up every week that's garbage and nobody watches it. So that's what's going on with the content side. The auction side continues every Monday night. And like I said, catch me this week outside with Silver Paws on his channel, SilverPaws232. I think that's his number, that's his channel, I'm not sure. Watch for an announcement on my community page. I might start putting deals on the community page again now that I have a few more subscribers. I am like 50 subscribers from 500, so I also could use subs. If you haven't subbed already, please click that button. That would help a lot. And with that, we're right up against 9:30 Central Time. I think that's a pretty good place for me to go catch my breath and then start choking on some weed and packing up some shipping. If not tonight, probably in the morning for you guys on all the shipping tracking numbers to get to you. Sometimes I get a wild hair and do it at night and take the stuff right to the post office in the dark because they're drop boxes on the outside of the building. But sometimes I wait till daytime. I think that's what's going to happen. Tonight's going to be read my mails, answer any questions I get by email, and go to bed. Throw a stone or something. And then get up tomorrow and do the shipping. Space miner at your life can't be boring. You're a space miner. They make movies about that shit. What they call it? What's the one with Bruce Willis and space mining? No, space mining is Arnie. That's when he goes to Mars as a space miner. But isn't Arnie a Blade Runner about mining too? Blade Runner and what's the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger where he goes to the X-ray machine? Famous 80s, 90s movie. Arnie, space. Mars, miners, I don't remember which one it is. An old 35 millimeter Voigtlander from Germany with a lens. Well, I don't know that brand, but you could find out on eBay. I'm curious. I love old vintage film cameras are pretty cheap now, though. You gotta, even the surprisingly rare ones. So let's see. 35 millimeter. Is that the correct spelling? Voigtlander. Camera list. Do you know what kind of lens it is? Because the lens is probably more valuable than the camera. VOIGT. So they go for $50. Here, have a look. Like I said, film cameras, even old ones, they're just collectibles and art pieces now. People put them on their shelves in their photography studios and offices and things like that. Yeah, like one scene, Space Miner, when he goes to the X-ray machine and there are like guns all over him or something like that. Thanks for keeping me company, Shirley. It works both ways. So yeah, there's one for $175. You might have one of the $200 ones, $300, $400. Whoa, wait, $2,000. Oh no, that's the Black Magic. Oh, that's a modern cinema camera with a Voigtlander lens, vintage lens on it. So yeah, $2,000 camera, $500 lens. The lenses are, like I said, the lens is worth more than the camera. Camera worth $50. $100 from overseas, but you might get a couple hundred. It may sit on eBay for years too. The Nikon T1000. I'm a Sony boy. I got a Sony ZV-E10, a Sony A5100, and a Sony NEX-C3. And I'm probably going to buy a full-frame Sony FS7 III, or I don't know. That's like $3,000. That's a ways away. But if I get into filmmaking, I'll buy a Sony FX. And the reason why I'll buy the Sony FX is because that's the camera that they just shot the movie The Creator on, which is the blockbuster sci-fi breakout movie of the year. It was made on consumer prosumer cameras that cost $3,000. You know, YouTube sellers selling collections of cameras? Yeah, I buy lenses used. I buy a lot of lenses. In fact, if you go look at my eBay used, my eBay purchase history, it's pretty funny. Check this out. I'll show you. I'm not proud. My eBay purchase history lately has been, oh no, that's offers. I want purchase history. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Come on. This is funny. If you're a camera nerd, you'll laugh. I buy vintage glass cheap. This lens was $30. If you know about cameras, it's a 28 to 200 millimeter super zoom, which is basically capable of shooting your eyeball across the football field or shooting your eyeball from about 2 feet away. It's a full range super zoom for $31. Cable I needed, some skeletons for Halloween, and a battery for a laptop. Here's another lens. I paid $30 for this 25 millimeter Japanese import lens for a 25 millimeter wide angle. Super cheap, $30. I buy, I know stuff sells, yeah. Bunch of Arca Swiss clamps. That's just recently. But if you look back at my history, it's all cameras and lenses. In fact, why can't I see? Oh, because all the hidden orders are not showing. See the show hidden. Show the stuff I've recently received. Cables for cameras, cables for cameras, cables for cameras. I got one of those things for making movies because I just wanted one. I got a 35 millimeter fisheye, or sorry, 35 reduction fisheye wide angle adapter, a handle for my gimbal, another Arca mount for another tripod, a bunch of Canon adapters, some lighting, a Sigma 70 to 210 zoom. That's a vintage lens I paid $24 for with a leather case. So a Canon lens I paid $45 for. I buy sub $50 lenses, and I have this huge arsenal of lenses for my Sonys that are all these like vintage adapted Canons. Here's a whole camera and lens that I bought specifically for this beautiful Sigma DN art lens that normally sells for about $200 by itself. I got a free Alpha Sony NEX-C3 16 megapixel camera with it, plus a battery and stuff for $200. I love camera stuff. This is a more expensive lens. This is my 16 millimeter wide angle vlogging lens for $95. This is the coolest thing I ever bought. You plug it into any USB outlet or plug any USB outlet into it, and it'll tell you how much power there is, so you can check like all your USB powers, batteries, and stuff. Here's the gimbal, $100. The voice recorder, so I can do off-camera sound. Cables, camera cable, batteries. Sony A5100 with lenses. This is the stuff I buy. Alright, I'm losing my voice from talking to you. 400 miles. Sepcon 1 to 250. F1 250 millimeter. I wonder what mount it has. I wonder what camera mount it can mount to, what adapter it would take to fit it on a Sony. Because they make all the adapters to fit all of the plans and everything. Anyway, 9:32. I'm talking to the point now where I'm losing my voice. I'm going to go drink some sweet tea or coffee and smoke pot and relax. You guys, love you all. Thank you so much for participating. Every single one of you is historic. I'm Corky. This is Historic Metals. Stay historic.